Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, my computer was froze. It really was. I had to start over. I had to restart my computer. When I got home, I ate dinner, so I was running a little behind. I had a freaking meeting, so believe me, I wanted to go live right when I heard that it was released, and I had this stupid gosh darn meeting at 3:45. I'm like, man, I want to go live. I want to go live. I want to talk about this, and I had to do that first. So, how's everybody doing? Dominic, what's up? They get I do not know what you guys are talking about, but hey, Peyton. Hey, Alan. Hey, Jackie. Crystal. What up? Juliet. Hey, cutie. Uh, Ashley. Hey, Randy. Nice dog lover. Hey. Hey, Warrior. Steel ribbon in the house. Hey, Miss. Yeah, you are. Hoping for answers. Yeah, answers are good. I'm hoping for answers too. That's my general rule of life. I like answers. I don't like when I don't have answers. Emma, what's up? You read it yet? Yes, I did read it, Ellie, but we're gonna read it together. I read it so quick because I was getting ready for my meeting, so I was like sped read it. So I mean I got the gist of it. So I didn't get to really like I know I'm gonna like as I'm reading it with you guys, I'm gonna catch new things that I didn't really get a chance to process. So it's not that I didn't read it, it's just that I read it so fast. So let's read it together and yeah, you caught alive. Yeah. Hey, stay happy. The hell. You were wait, I think you were the one that left that comment that cracked me up. What was it? I forget, but it made me laugh. Whatever you said in the comment. Do you remember? That was you, right? Wait, hold on. What did you say? It was like a comment under the video. Oh, about dogs. About dogs. That was you, right? About like every time like people bring up dogs on the stream, they just look like what are they staring at? Like what are my owners staring at? This big like square. But the thing is Z could actually see like he watches TV because you know certain dogs like they just like kind of they don't see what's on the screen. There's certain breeds that like actually watch TV and they see, and there's certain breeds that like actually aren't really. I don't know if it's not that they're not able, but they just don't focus on what's on the TV. Like Rocky or like my old dog, like he could look at a TV to know what he was looking at, but like Zeke does know what he's looking at. So he watches the TV a lot. He knows when there's animals. He chases them. He knows like when there's people and stuff. So yeah. So he does see people. Yeah, that was you, right, Dell? Hey, Tasha, what's up, girl? What up, girl? Um, yeah. Hey, Jackie. Hey, D. Yes, we're having a blessed day. Hopefully everybody is. Hey, Michelle. Thank you for being sane, methodical, and not a tragedy pimp like so many have turned into. You're awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Aw. Yeah, my dog will chase it. Zeke will, and like he'll just like stop and like watch it. Sometimes we'll be watching and he'll just be like, like he's really watching it. Or he'll be like on my iPad, he'll just like look at the person. He'll be like he's like really like looking at like, oh, what are they doing? Like if I watch a video, it's so cute, so freaking cute. I can't take it. Oh, Dominic, thanks for your super chat. Hold on, I'm trying to find it to put it up on the screen. Where is it? Good to see you. I put the over under at 15 minutes, so you went over. Bummer. Well, that's just because my screen for I would have probably been under if my freaking screen were froze. And I was 5 minutes early yesterday, so don't I get credit for that? So I get minus whatever 5 minutes from yesterday, right? I hope. Hey, Miss Cray K, Emma. A couple people joined when I was trying to get the computer started, and I wanted to thank them. And now, where do you guys go? I think Queen Elizabeth, you joined, right? Did you become a member? Thank you. I think you were one of them. I don't know who else because it only stays up for so long and then it goes away. I think there was two of you, but I think Queen Elizabeth, you were one, right? Thank you. Hey, East LA Moonlight Dane. Oh, Aaron, yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? Nice to see you. Glad you made it. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, you did. Well, you got big eyes. Hey, Steel Ribbon. No, wait, I didn't mean that as a bad thing. I like big eyes. I'm sorry. I hope that didn't sound bad. That was a compliment, but it might have came out as a bad. It might not have came out right. Hey, Steel Ribbon. Hey, Dolly Bear. Courtney Burgess. Dawn. Thank you, Ashley. I've been told that. You're a thinker, huh? Yeah, you are. Um, who else do we got? Mystery! Yeah, mystery in the house. Hey, mystery. I'm sorry. I'm in like a mood. How are you? Better to see you. Very true. Very true. Hey Denise, my dog would look behind my pic when I had a video of dogs or other animals. I have straight hair, Yada. This is my hair natural. Sometimes I straighten it. Are you talking to me or I don't know. It's kind of has a little wave to it, but it's basically straight. Sometimes I straighten it when it looks really flat, but I basically this is my natural hair. So oh, else do we David. Yeah, yeah, that was, yeah. Definitely. Oh, thank you, Annette. Thank you. You're so sweet. I know, mystery. I need to go check your crap out. Wow, I'm not saying things right today. Look, I got a new pen at my meeting. I love new pens because usually, yeah, it writes nice and I don't know. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the way it's writing actually. Anyway, hey Dana, hey Angela. Okay, yada. Yada yada. Okay, so let's get started. Let's read it and then we could chat. Mez, did you get to read it yet? Are you off work yet? Did you happen to get to read it yet or no? I'm sorry, I was out when I wish I could have sent it to you. Hey, Randy Ray. Oh, oh that's funny. Yes, I was Tootsie Pops, Ellie. Remember? I still have the box that my mom was holding for me. That I don't know. I haven't had them in like a month or two, or maybe more, because once I start on them, I can't quit. They go nuts. Um, they have to wait for more food. Hey, Jennifer May. Dandy Lioness. I'm a pen collector. I love a good pen. I like the nice smooth pens, like the just like the ink just like flows out real nice. And it just like is so smooth, like the ones that are all rough. And it's like, but I like the pack that I bought at the store. One was remember I got excited because I got pens and notebooks like a month ago. They're really actually good. But I mean, they were like pretty good money. Like if you go, like you could buy like like $1 Family Dollar pens. They suck, and it's weird because they could be the same brand as what you're buying for like $12 at Walmart, but it's like they must be like extremely old because they don't write as good. So I don't know what it is. I mean, there's a reason they're at Family Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Either they're old or they steal. They have like half the ink. They like steal some of the ink out. I don't know. Fresh pen, fresh note. Yes. Hey, headphones. Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad. Rachel. All right, I think I said hi to everybody, didn't I? I think I did. Well, if I missed you, I apologize. I try to hit everybody like that has said hi so far. Hopefully I did it okay. Oh, yeah. Well, it is. It's a good thing. Good pen is a good. Oh, you got some really good pens. Those cool new ones. Hey, Hillberry, Billberry, Sonya, Carol. Okay, so I think I got everybody. Annette, a realtor gave me a pen and stylus that lasted me over 10 years. Wow. What kind of ink was that? Like what was like on the everlasting, or I'm thinking of like Willy Wonka with the gun. I don't know. I'm thinking all kinds of weird things. I'm in a really weird mood. No, Tasha, no, you are special. I was just didn't I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna try to hit up everybody today and say hi to everybody," you know? Just take advantage of it when I'm in a good mood because I haven't been in a very good mood the last few days. Hey, Marilyn, Bernie. Okay. Not God stop the gods, gobstoppers. Yeah, remember it's like the everlasting one. So I was like, is it like the everlasting pen? And like the ink just keeps coming out. It's like magic or something. Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, all right. I'm just kidding. Oh no, I know, I know. I get you. Um, hey, Mail Mac. Okay, so invisible ink lasts the longest. Yeah, it does. All right, Peyton. What kind of tea are you having? Oh, Courtney. See, I knew that's why I hate when I stop myself sometimes when I say like I'm gonna say hi to everybody because I think, what if I do miss a couple people and then they really feel left out because I was supposed to have said hi to everybody and that I miss people. So shouldn't have said that because I know I couldn't. I know I probably missed some people, but I try. But I'm sorry, Courtney. Hey, Courtney. I know you're just joking. I mean, I know you're not mad, but I do feel bad. Um, I know you are. I didn't get like a bad negative vibe from that at all. I was just messing with you. Hey, Danielle. Okay. Sally Sue. Sarah Claire Claire. Thanks, Nella Bella. Queen. Yes, that was you, right? You just joined earlier, right? Hey, little Boston, thank you for joining. I'm pretty sure that was you, right? That when I before I started, you joined. I think it was you, little Boston. Okay, so let's read this. On it. All right. Hey, Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay. Bad eyesight, yes. Okay, let's get this party started. All right, got my coffee. All right, so everybody's ready. It's good stuff. I can't beat a good cup of coffee, huh? Hey, Kiwi girl. No, Sally Sue. I didn't see you. I just saw you now. I'm not mad at you. I must have missed your comment or something. Not mad at all. Yes, everybody go get your coffee. Let's get this party started. Let's read this affidavit. It's pretty interesting. It's shorter than I thought it would be, but I mean it's what did you guys think? Because I know a lot of you guys, I'm sure, have already read it, right? So what's your thoughts so far on it? Like I said, I read it so fast that I'm probably gonna catch a lot of stuff as I read it now because I had to read it so fast. I was so mad. I'm like, I don't want to go to this stupid meeting. I got a true crime to take care of. Hey, Chica. Wait, what are you talking about? No. Not when I know it's like a joke, Juliet. I could tell that was a joke, but if I don't know, yeah, I will have to figure it out. Like if I don't understand something, maybe. But if I understand it, I'm perfectly fine. Um, right? But no, I am a worrier. I'm an overthinker. but I'm pretty good if you just communicate with me, and just be honest and open and, I don't know. I'm pretty good. It's just I do worry a lot though because I just, you know, worry about people, I guess. People I care about. I want them to be happy and stuff. Anyway, hey Lady Love, Sunshine Dragon. All right, so no. I don't know why. I don't understand those symbols beside your guys' names like that. I know like you get them like when you're a member. Oh wait, hold on a second. I want to see something because I think on StreamYard it comes up something different actually. Hold on one second. Okay, let's see. So who just said that? Courtney Burgess. Let me just see what yours is. Went on. Okay. Do you know what that is though? I know nobody understands what that is, and it looks weird. But it was like four different hands. It was like almost like a unity thing. But I feel like it doesn't translate very good across the emoji. So I might actually update the emojis. Those were like a lot of those were made like when I first started my memberships. I want to like find an artist to make some for me because I'm just like I'm not that bad with like creating things, but I don't have time. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't have time to like sit there because if I were to like be so serious about creating that, like I would spend like hours like perfecting things and like so I'd rather just like pay somebody to do some art for me. Um because if not, I don't know. I just need some new stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, it is how long you remember, Dominant. It's definitely how long you remember. Even every month it changes, but my thing is I kind of want to update it so they're cool, like more fitting for me. Because like that hand emoji thing, like what does that look like? What did you guys think? I shouldn't have told you. You know what I should have done? I should have asked you guys before I told you what it was. I should have said, "What do you guys think that is?" Because I would have liked to see what you guys thought. Like, can you guys be honest? What did you think that was? Like, it looks weird, right? It's like a picture of like all kinds of different like hands of like different races and different colors. I don't know. It's just like they're all it's like a unity thing. Like I don't know. I was trying to think of something. Like I started it, I didn't update them yet. But yeah, so yeah, it shows you how long you've been a member, and I think I only have it out to like maybe 6 months. So I have to add more because now that the membership's already like past a year, it'll go like every month. You'll get like a new emoji, so you could tell how long you've been a member, basically. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. Um, I'm gonna have to find an artist or hire somebody. No, you're fine. I get it. Like if I saw that, I would be like, "What is that?" Like I would wonder what that was. I don't think I would. I don't know if. Well, with my curious mind, I would have screenshot it and zoomed in and probably figured it out. But like, not everybody does that. So no. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh shoot! I hope it doesn't look like that. I didn't. It kind of does. Okay, we need to update. I need an artist ASAP. Thank you. Hey Dolores. Okay, let's start this. All right, let's do this. Okay, let me make sure. I want to make sure these came in order because you know how my freaking thing likes to come out of order. Okay, I think it's all in order. Wait, wait. I don't have 8. Hold on. Where's the last page? Ugh. Hold on a second. Where's my last page? Well, I'll read it and then I'll go find the last page. I don't know where my last page went of it. Gosh darn it. I have 7 pages of the 8. Well, let's just start with that. I don't remember why I don't I had them. It's on. Is there anything? Maybe there's nothing on the 8th page. Remind me why I don't have the 8th page, guys. Please. Does anybody know? I don't know. Maybe. Anyway. All right, we're getting to it. Hold your horses, people. I like to actually like talk for at least how long have we been on? Ooh, already 20 minutes. That's a little bit pushing it. I'm sorry. I like to give people a chance to come in, but God, I didn't realize I've been saying hi for 20 freaking minutes. Dang. Okay, so I'm just trying to see why I don't have I think the last page wasn't anything, I think maybe is why I don't have it, right? Let me see what you guys are saying. Signatures? Okay, that's probably why. I can't even remember, like, because I remember checking, I was like, "I have all the like, before I left, I remember going through everything, and I had everything I needed. So that's why I was, like, thinking there has to be a reason I don't have that, and that's probably what it was. It was probably just signatures, so I just didn't do it, right? Okay, let's do this. Oh, 8 is heavily redacted, but well, then I still want it, though. Alright, let's just do it, and then I'll see if I can find the 8th one. 5, 6. Alright. Okay. You guys ready? Oh, how many of you guys have read it? Put a 1 if you've already read it, because 'cause I'm just curious how like, what I'm dealing with here, how many people already read it. So if you already read it, put a 1, um, just so I kinda get a gauge how many people have already read it. Then you don't have to put anything if you haven't read it. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Let me share my screen. Okay, actually, let me see because I had 2 copies. Let me see if my other copy I had on my phone had the 8th page. I don't think I'm gonna it's probably because 'cause I'm not gonna share it anyway, but I just wanna make sure why I don't have it. Let's see, that's the one. No, I guess I don't have it on that one either. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, so a lot of people have seen it. Wow. Oh, shoot. So most people have seen it. So that's all it is, though. Is that okay? Okay, let's do waiting and watching. Okay, thank you guys. Man, my nose is drooping. Hey, Elsie ones. I'm good. How are you? Thank you, Crystal. I hope I don't disappoint you. All right, let's do this. Let me share. I got my. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, you'll be able to read this good. I hate, like, sometimes when I blow it up, it gets really blurry. God, that's not that clear. I'd like to be able to read it with me, but, like, the more I go, then it's gonna, well, hopefully you'll be able to. Okay. I guess we could skip this part. That's just the stuff they say. Would be sufficient basis for a person reasonable caution and prudence to believe that the accused has committed or attempted to commit the offense described, and if arrested without a warrant, such would be authorized. Okay. So there's the statement of witnesses contained herein are considered reliable and credible due to the witness's personal knowledge and or corroborated by the totality of the circumstances. Okay. So that on February 14th, 2017, victim 1 and victim 2 were found deceased in the woods approximately zero point 0.2 miles northeast of the Monon High Bridge in Carroll County. Thank you, Crystal, for joining. Thank you so much. You the best. Oh, I want a 6-month puppy. Thank you. Okay. Um, okay, so their bodies were located on the north side of the Deer Creek. At the time, the Monon High Bridge trail was approximately 1 mile gravel trail terminating at the Monon High Bridge. The Monon High Bridge is an abandoned railroad trestle approximately 0.25 miles long, spanning the Deer Creek and Deer Creek Valley on the southeast end of the trail. Approximately 0.7 miles northwest on the trail from the northwestern edge of the Monon High Bridge is the Freedom Bridge, which is a pedestrian bridge spanning State Road 25. Approximately 350 feet west of Freedom Bridge was a former railroad overpass over Old State Road 25, also known as County Road 300 North. The trail terminates just west of the former railroad overpass. The majority of the trail is in the wooded area with a steep embankment on the south side of the trail. The entirety of the trail and the location of the girls' bodies were and are located in Carroll County, Indiana. Through interviews, reviews of electronic records, and review of video at the Hoosier Harbor store, investigators believe victim 1 and victim 2 were dropped off across from the Mears farm at 1:49 p.m. on February 13th, 2017 by blank. And we know that was by her sister, Libby's sister is the one that actually dropped him off. Wonder why. Well, I guess they redacted that name, but I mean, it's a well-known fact that she's the one. She's not like she doesn't hide that. Anyway, so the Mears farm is located on the north side of the county road 300 north near an entrance to the trails. A video from victim 2's phone shows that at 2:13 p.m., victim 1 and victim 2 encountered a male subject on the southeast portion of the Monon High Bridge. The male ordered the guys down the hill. No witness saw them after this time. No outgoing communications were found on victim 2's phone after this time. Their bodies were discovered on February 14th, 2017. The video recovered from victim 2's phone shows victim 1 walking southeast on the Monon High Bridge, while a male subject wearing a dark jacket and jeans walks behind her. As the male subject approaches victim 1 and 2, one of the victims mentions gun. Near the end of the video, a male is seen and heard telling the guys down the hill. The girls then begin to proceed down the hill and the video ends. So this is a new little detail that it's probably on a part of the redacted audio, I'm guessing, about the gun, which I always thought that he used a gun for, to scare him, like for a weapon, as far as to get him down the hill. But I don't know if they just thought that. I mean, we'll see that actually you'll see. But yeah, so they saw a gun. I mean, maybe they saw the gun, like he had it out when she says that. Okay, so guys down the hill. The girl then begins to proceed down the hill and the video ends. A still photograph taken from the video and the guys down the hill audio was subsequently released to the public to assist investigators in identifying the male. Victim 1 and 2's deaths were ruled as homicides. Clothes were found in the Deer Creek belonging to victim 1 and victim 2, south of where their bodies were located. There was also a .40 caliber unspent round less than 2 feet away from victim 2's body, between victim 1 and victim 2's body. The round was unspent and had extraction marks on it. Interviews were conducted with 3 juveniles, blank and blank. So they advised that they were on the Monon High Bridge Trail on February 13th, 2017. They advised they were walking on the trail toward Freedom Bridge to go home, and when they encountered a male walking from Freedom Bridge toward the Monon High Bridge. Blank described the male as kind of creepy and advised he was wearing like blue jeans, a really light blue jacket, and his hair was gray, maybe a little brown, and he did not really show his face. She advised the jacket was a duck canvas type jacket. Blank advised she said hi to the male, but he just glared at them. She recalled him being in all black and had something covering his mouth. She described him as a not very tall with a bigger build. She said he was not bigger than 5'10", advised he was wearing a black hoodie, black jeans, and black boots, which that doesn't quite match BG, but witnesses sometimes get details off, right? She stated he had his hands in his pockets, showed investigators photographs she took on her phone while she was on the trail that day. The photographs included a photo of Monon High Bridge taken at 12:43 p.m. and another one taken at 1:26 p.m. of the bench east of the Freedom Bridge. Blank advised after she took a photo of the bench, they started walking back toward Freedom Bridge. She advised that was when they encountered the man who matched the description of the photograph taken from victim 2's video. Okay, so this is the guy that victims matches the photograph. They interview this guy too. How long have they had info of the gun? This is so interesting. Yeah. Sorry, I keep checking back with chat. Okay, so there's the guy all in black, cover his face. There's this blue jacket guy, or there's BG guy, right? I feel like, let me ask a question before we finish this. Those of you that read this, after reading this, do you guys feel like he acted alone or not? Do you guys think, the people that read this, do you think that there was somebody that helped? I'm gonna wait to answer until I read this all through again because I missed some details already. Um, alone 100%. Okay. There were 2. I know, I'm still thinking maybe 2, but I wanna read this and, like, really read this right now, and then I'll see what I think. Um, he did not act okay, okay. Hey, JJ. Okay. Hey, S. Hockett. Sunny D. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna see if my mind changes after I really read this. Okay, so where are we at? Where are we at? Describe the man encountered. Okay, so okay, so this other okay, there's a witness advised after she took the photo of the bench, they started walking back toward Freedom Bridge. She advised that's when she encountered the man who matched the description of the photograph taken from victim two's video. Blank described the man she encountered on the trail as wearing a blue or black windbreaker jacket. She advised the jacket had a collar and he had his hood up from the clothing underneath his jacket. She advised he was wearing baggy jeans and was taller than her. She advised her head came up to approximately his shoulder. She advised Blank said hi to the man and that he said nothing back. She stated he was walking with a purpose, like he knew where he was going. She stated he had his hands in his pockets and kept his head down. She advised she did not get a good look at his face, but believed him to be a white male. The girls advised after encountering the male, they continued their walk across Freedom Bridge and the old railroad bridge after Old State 25. Investigators spoke with Blank, who advised she was on the trails on February 13th, 2017. Video from the Hoosier Hardware store captured Blank vehicle traveling eastbound at 1:46 p.m. toward the entrance across the Mears farm. I want to know whose vehicle then. Huh. Does anybody know whose vehicle they're talking about? Anyway, Blank advised she saw 4 juvenile females walking on their bridge over Old State Road 25 as she was driving underneath on her way to the park. Blank advised there were no other cars parked across from the Mears farm when she parked. She advised she walked to Mona High Bridge and observed a male matching the one from victim two's video. Um, she described the male she saw as a white male wearing blue jeans and a blue jacket. She advised he was standing on the first platform of the Monon High Bridge, approximately 50 feet from her. She advised she turned around at the bridge and continued her walk. She advised approximately halfway between the bridge and the parking area across from Mears Farm, she passed 2 girls walking toward the Monon High Bridge. She advised she believed the girls were victim 1 and 2. Okay, so let's read this over again. So she sees BG, let's see, bridge guy. I just want to see something. So she advised she walked to the Monon High Bridge, observed a male matching the one from victim two's video. She described the male she saw as a white male wearing blue jeans. Okay. She advised he was standing on the first platform. So I'm just trying to picture where they were walking from the Monon High Bridge, right? Seeing him on the first platform, approximately 50 feet from her. She turned around at the bridge and continued her walk. Oh, she didn't quite go to the bridge. Okay, I see. It sounds like she went up to the bridge. She's seen the guy at the platform, right? I want to make sure I'm reading this right. She goes up towards the bridge, sees the guy at the first platform, bridge guy, and then turns around right at the bridge, like about 50 feet away, then turns around and starts walking back. And then she sees Libby and Abby walking towards the bridge. So that means bridge guy. See, that's weird because if he was already at the bridge and then they walked, so they had to walk right past him, right? And if it ends up saying, I apologize, but I like to go through it as I'm reading it. So if it ends up saying these details, like I said, I read this so quick, I missed some things. But, huh. So they would have walked right past him. Did he just stand there as they walked past him? Because if he was on the first platform as they're walking towards the bridge, or did he like go back out and kind of hide when he saw him coming? You know what I'm saying? Or did they walk right past him? They probably did, huh? And then they were probably like, oh my gosh, creepy. So he probably waited, watched, what let them walk past him. And so then they're aware of him as they walk down the bridge, and that's why they see him. They just passed him. That's why they have their eye on him. Like, what? This guy's creepy. Huh. I guess he could have. That's why I'm just curious. Did he actually like then go off the bridge as they went on, or he just stayed there? I'm thinking he probably just stayed there, but who knows? Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Okay, so she saw the two girls passing, and the girls walk toward them on a high bridge. She advised she believed the girls were victim one and two. So the video from the Hoosier Harbor store shows at 1:49 a white car matching vehicle traveling away from the entrance across the Mears farm. Blank advised she finished her walk and saw no other adults other than the male on the bridge. Her vehicle is seen on Hoosier Harbor store video at 2:14, leaving westbound from trails. Blank advised when she was leaving, she noted a vehicle was parked in an odd manner at the old Child Protective Service building. She said it was not odd for vehicles to be parked there, but she noticed it was odd because of the manner it was parked. Backed in near the building, investigators received a tip from Blank in which he stated he was on his way to Delphi on State 25 around 2:10 on February 13th, 2017. He observed a purple PT Cruiser or a small SUV type vehicle parked on the south side of the old CPS building. He stated it appears though it was backed in as to conceal the license plate of the vehicle. Wow. I know that's crazy. Because it sounds like all the witnesses that saw him, it sounds like they didn't get a good look at his face because he had his face covered up, at least from what I'm reading so far. So maybe they weren't able to verify, identify him. I don't know though. I mean, you have I guess the sketches where they saw something, but um, okay, so both drew diagrams of where they saw the vehicle parked, and their diagrams generally match as to the area the vehicle was parked and the manner at which it was parked. Blank advised he remembered seeing a smaller, dark colored car parked at the old CPS building. He described it as possibly being a smart car. Blank vehicle is seen leaving at 2:28 p.m. on the Hoosier Harbor store video. Man, my nose is itching, guys. So wait, are they saying that car that was at the CPS building was seen leaving at 2:28? Like the purple PT Cruiser? Or no? Help me out here. Is that what they're trying to say? Or is that the other one? Because then if that's it, then that means that's car's not involved and it's not Richard, unless if there's somebody else involved and that car goes and picks him up somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, definitely. Black 45. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, nobody really answered quite yet. Okay, what do you guys think? Or do you think that they're talking about the PTQ cruiser that was seen leaving at 2:28? Is that what they're saying? Hi, Jenna. Hi, Ann. Hi, Not Sunshine Country Chickens. I just need to figure this out because it's kind of important to know, because if it is, and they do think that car is involved, that means there's definitely another person involved then that helped go pick them up somewhere, or that helped, you know what I'm saying, that picked them up or dropped them off or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe they don't know for sure. Okay. Where are we at? It's parked. Okay. Okay, so we're right here, seen leaving. Investigators spoke with Blank, who stated that she was traveling east on 300 North on February 13th and observed 2022 and observed a male subject walking west on north side of 300 North away from the Monon High Bridge. Advised that the male subject was wearing a blue collar jacket, blue jeans, and was muddy and bloody. Wait, what? They have a wrong date. It has to be 2017. It has to be that day, right? But excuse me though, somebody saw him muddy and bloody, and nobody said, like, this is the first we're hearing about it? What time was this? Hold on. Blank, who stated she was traveling east on 300. She observed a male subject walking west on the north side of 300 North, away from the Monon High Bridge. Advised that the male subject was wearing a blue colored jacket, blue jeans, and was muddy and bloody. She further stated that it appeared he had gotten into a fight. Investigators were able to determine from watching the video from the Hoosier Hardware store that blank was traveling on CR 300 north at approximately 3:57. God, I wish they didn't have these redacted. Like, who are they talking about? When are they talking about Richard? Like, are some of these Richard? Why would they have to redact his name though? If this is his affidavit, right? Because aren't like, don't you think there's a sometimes they are talking about him that they're redacting? I don't get why they would have to redact his name. Sleuthy, why didn't you come up? I just somebody told me that. Did you not know that there was a link yesterday to come up? Was that Autumn or somebody was like, you were asking like, oh, the link. I had the link pinned. I don't know. Maybe you didn't want to come up yesterday, but usually when I have it, it's pinned up on the comment. Not today. I don't have it pinned, but from yesterday. Just wanted to make sure you knew. Okay. But then who was seen leaving? I want to know who was seen leaving then. I need to know this. So you don't think any of these are him? Can't believe they had his information. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Definitely. Stacy! How are you, Jamie? I know, it's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Chica. All right, let's continue here. So where are we at? So through interviews, electronic data, photographs, and video from the Hoosier Hardware store, investigators determined that there were other people on the trail that day after 2:13 p.m. Those people were interviewed, and none of those individuals encountered the male subject referenced above. Huh. Witnesses witnessed by the juvenile girls blank and blank. Further, none of those individuals witnessed victim 1 and victim 2. Investigators reviewing prior tips encountered a tip narrative from an officer who interviewed Richard M. Allen in 2017. This narrative stated, Mr. Allen was on the trail between 13:30 and 15:30. So that'd be what, 1:30 to 3:30? That's what he's saying. He parked at the Old Farm Bureau building and walked to the new Freedom Bridge. While at the Freedom Bridge, he saw 3 females he noted. One was taller and had brown or black hair. He did not remember description, nor did he speak with them. He walked from the Freedom Bridge to the High Bridge. He did not see anybody, although he stated he was watching a stock ticker on his phone as he walked. He stated there were vehicles parked at the High Bridge trailhead, however, did not pay attention to them. He did not take any photos or video. His cell phone did not list an IMEI, but did have the following. Potential follow-up information. Who were the 3 girls walking in the area of the Freedom Bridge? Investigators believe Mr. Allen was referring to the former CPS building as their as there was not a farm building. So he's basically saying that he was the one, they think he was saying he was the one parked at the CPS building, not the farm building. That he just labeled it wrong or whatever, I guess. Oh, what? Why? Whoa, you have to let me know, huh? Sherlock Mom. Oh, yeah, thanks for coming on. Hey, Hope. Okay, sorry, I just like to stop. Hey, RJP, some information on this affidavit, damning, and some is rather sketchy. Yeah. Okay. So where are we at? Sorry. Okay, so the building in the area north there had there been. So yeah. Okay, so investigators believe the females he saw included blank and blank due to the time they were leaving the trail, the time he reported getting to the trail, and the descriptions of the 3 females gave. Investigators discovered Richard Allen owned 2 vehicles in 2017, a 2016 black Ford Focus and a 2006 gray Ford 500. Investigators observed a vehicle that resembled Allen's 2016 Ford Focus on the Hoosier Harvester video at 1:27 p.m., traveling westbound on CR 300 north in front of the Hoosier Harvester, which coincided with his statement that he arrived at 1:30 at the trails. Investigators note witnesses described the vehicle parked at the former Child Protective Services building as a PT Cruiser, small SUV, or smart car. Investigators believe those descriptions are similar in nature to a 2016 Ford Focus. There you go. Okay. Yeah, they probably did. On October 13th, 2022, Richard Allen was interviewed again by investigators. He advised he was on the trail on February 13th, 2017. He stated he saw juvenile girls on the trail east of Freedom Bridge and that he went onto the Monon High Bridge. Richard Allen further stated he went out onto the Monon High Bridge to watch the fish. Later in his statement, he said he walked out to the first platform on the bridge. He stated he then walked back, sat on a bench on the trail, and then left. Yeah, right, you did. He stated he parked his car on the side of an old building. He told investigators that he was wearing blue jeans, a blue or black Carhartt jacket with a hood. He advised he may have been wearing some type of head covering as well. He further claimed he saw no one else except for the juvenile girls he saw east of the Freedom Bridge. He told investigators that he owns firearms and they are at his home. Richard M. Allen's wife, Kathy, also spoke to investigators. She confirmed that Richard did have guns and knives at the residence. She also stated that Richard still owns a blue Carhartt jacket, which means what? He didn't get rid of it? Wow. Yeah. Done deal. Go cool. Yeah, you are. Think that they knew it was him and were trying this whole time to figure out who else was involved to get the whole thing that would allow him to. Yeah, I think they're trying to get like the case, like the evidence to be able to build a case and yeah, see if there's anybody else. I just wonder if they're going to be able to find anybody else. But they had to have an idea from all this, right? From what we're seeing. Like, first of all, what he in his own narrative said that he was wearing, like that had to have rung about like right when the cops heard that on a couple days after, whenever he went in, like the day after, what date it was, like a couple days after it happened, where he gave that narrative where I mean he described himself like as BG almost. Like I think they did, but they probably had to keep I don't know, make sure they had enough evidence to for sure, I would guess. 5 years later, it's crazy that it took that long after we see that they had this guy knew he was there, knew he was wearing the same like stuff by his own account, right? So it's crazy. Yeah. Okay. So where are we at? So So yeah, she says he does still owns a Carhartt jacket. On October 13th, 2022, investigators executed a search warrant of Richard Allen's home residence at 1967. Blah blah blah. Among other items, officers located jackets, boots, knives, and firearms, including a Sig Sauer model P226 40 caliber pistol with serial number U625627. Between October 14th, 2022 and October 19th, 2022, the Indiana State Police Lab performed an analysis on Allen's Sig Sauer model P2226. The lab performed a physical examination and classification of the firearm, function test, barrel, and overall length measurement, test firing, ammunition, component characterization, microscopic comparison in NIBIN. The lab determined unspent round located within 2 feet of the victim's two's body had been cycled through Richard M. Allen's Sig Sauer Model 2 P226. Crazy, dude. Hopefully that in itself is going to be like a good enough. I mean, not good. There's other stuff, but hopefully that's a good, that should help them, right? Yeah. Okay. An identification opinion is reached when the evidence exhibits an agreement of class characteristics and a sufficient agreement of individual marks. Sufficient agreement is related to the significant duplication of random striations impressed man, I cannot read this. Marks on as evidence by the correspondence of a pattern. Um, where am I? Hold on, where are we? Of or combination of patterns of surface contours. So the interpretation of identification is subjective in nature and based on relevant scientific research in the reporting examiner's training and experience. Man, it's really blurry to me, guys. Investigators then ran the firearm and found that the firearm was purchased by Richard Allen in 2001. Richard Allen voluntarily came to the Indiana State Police post on October 26, 2022. He spoke with investigators and stated that he never allowed anyone to use or borrow the Sig Sauer Model P226 firearm. When asked about the unspent bullet, he did not have an explanation of why the bullet was found between the bodies of victim 1 and victim 2. He again admitted that he was on the trail but denied knowing victim 1 or 2 and denied any involvement in their murders. Carroll County Sheriff's Department Detective Blank has been a part of the investigation since it started in 2017. He has had an opportunity to review and examine evidence gathered in this investigation. Detective Blank, wonder why they redacted the detective's name. Like, what? Is that normal, guys? It doesn't seem. Oh, yeah. I could do that. Sorry, I just saw that text with your link. Okay. Um, yeah, so that's I don't know where I was what I was just saying. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Um, where are we at? Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, the detective. Why do they have the detective redacted? Is that's kind of weird. He fired Yeah, I'm wondering if he fired it because, like, I don't think the rumor was that they were stabbed. So I don't think that's how he. Obviously, that's I'm pretty sure that's not how he killed him. But he obviously, I think he used it to control them, to scare them for them to listen. But it says that it was how did they word it? It was unfired or what's the term for it? Where it wasn't fired, I don't think, but yet it. Somebody explain. Can somebody explain what that means though? The way they described that, where it had the oh, now I forget the terminology they used, but it doesn't sound like it was like a fired round, but yet it did go through the gun. So I'm wondering if it was like somehow like in the chamber or whatever, and then it fell out or something, so it made the marks on it or something, and then maybe when he was doing that, it fell out. Because I don't know, it made it seem like the bullet wasn't fired though, right? And that would be kind of stupid because nobody heard of first of all, nobody heard a gunshot. I mean, you would like why bring attention to that? You wouldn't need to fire it to scare him, I wouldn't think. So nobody heard any gun being fired. So I don't think it actually was fired, to be honest, if I'm understanding this right. Unspent. Yeah. Said it had the discharge. Yeah, it was discharged. So what does that mean? Can you explain that? I'm sorry. I want to learn about guns because I want to get one, but I don't. Okay, so discharged, what would that mean? It's not fired, but it's discharged? Does it just like fall out or what does that mean? Yeah, because they said it made the marking. So if you just put it in there and it's not fired, how did it make that? Or did it go like in and it was ready and then it like fell out or something? I probably sound stupid. Yes, that's exactly what I was picturing. Okay, that it was loaded and it made the whatever the markings, so it's specific to the gun, and then it fell out somehow. But how does that happen though? The ejection markings, but why would it eject? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what would make it eject without firing? Was it something? Was it like he tried to fire and it didn't work, or it just fell out? Yeah, it said it matched. Yes, it said the markings matched, and they had like. We'll go back through it. Let me finish this one time through, and then we'll go back through the bullet info because I want to go back through it a little bit. But let's just finish this through once. But that was probably like an accident, right? Yeah, because I think he did cock the gun to, like, scare them, I think he did. Um, and then if he didn't fire it and then it just somehow came out when he was doing that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't know, Alan. I'm probably using the wrong. Yeah. Yeah, definitely scare tactic. I always thought I was like, "Man, I think he had a gun." I don't know why, and I almost think, like, when he says, "Guys down the hill," like, I think he, like, almost coulda cocked the gun there, and, like, you remember because like, he had, like it almost seemed like you could almost see the gun in his pocket. Remember we analyzed that? I mean, so many channels trying to analyze, "Is that a gun?" And I think it was, and, like, it almost looked like, at one point, he has his hand in his pocket, like, maybe holding on to the gun, and then maybe, like, he goes up to him, like, kinda, "Guys," and, like, he cocks it and like because there's that weird sound and I don't know for sure if that's what that is, but there's that weird sound in the middle where he says guys down the hill. There's that weird where it almost sounds like that they distorted it to hide something for some reason. And so some people's theories they were trying to hide the gun cocking because they don't want to give it away that he had a gun maybe, which now that kind of makes sense because one of their biggest pieces of evidence was that bullet that was left behind. So, huh. So yeah, I mean, I think he could have cocked it right there and they did distort that sound so we couldn't make out what it was. I mean, maybe not, but what do you guys think about that? Okay, let's finish this. Um, where are we at? So Carroll County Sheriff's Department blank or Detective Blank has been a part of the okay, yeah, we were right here. Where it says, yeah, he review, examine evidence gathered in this investigation. Detective Blank, along with other investigators, believe the evidence gathered shows that Richard Allen is the male subject seen on the video from victim two's phone who forced the victims down the hill. Further, that the victims were forced down the hill by Richard Allen and led to the location where they were murdered. Though the statements and photographs of the juvenile females in the statement of Blank and Blank were at the southeast edge of the trail at 12:43 p.m. east of Freedom Bridge at 1:26 p.m. and walked across the former railroad overpass over Old State Road 25 after 1:26 p.m. and before 1:46 p.m. They walked the entirety of the trail and observed only one person, an adult male. Blank's vehicle is seen on the Hoosier Harbor Store video at 1:46 p.m. and leaving at 2:14 p.m. And she stated that she only saw one adult male. Blank and Blank described the male in similar manners, wearing similar clothing, leading investigators to believe all four saw the same male individual. Investigators believe the male observed by Blank and Blank is the same. Is the same male depicted in the video from victim's two's phone due to the description of the male by the four females matching the male in the video. Furthermore, victim two's video was taken at 2:13 p.m. and Blank saw only one male while she was on the trail from approximately 1:46 p.m. to 2:14 p.m. Huh. What's up, Hossein? Yeah, sucker. No, I don't know. I almost think it was an accident though. Like, why do you think he left it on purpose? I think he screwed up and it dropped. Like, I think if he knew it was there, he would have grabbed it. I think maybe it fell out when he was killing them and whatever, doing his thing that I think he probably didn't even realize. Is my uh eh, thought because like I don't think he purposely left it there. You know what I'm saying? And then I mean, do you think? I mean, wonder if he realized that he left it there and he's probably freaking out, or did he realize that even one dropped out? I mean, that I don't know, but he thought he was going to get away with it. No, it wasn't you. Like 5 years. It's like he's probably like, oh, I already got away with it. Sorry, you didn't. Hey, Sherlock. Yeah, Liberty. True Crime Utah. Oh wow. Where have you been? I haven't seen you since the Dylan Rounds case. How's that going? Any news on that? Hey Sprocket. Hey Kels. Hey Melanie. Okay. I don't know, Sprocket. I don't know. Okay, so where are we at? So we have, oh, we're at the top here, right? Yeah. Okay. So investigators believe Richard Allen was the male seen by blank and blank and blank and the male seen in victim two's video. Richard Allen told investigators he was on the trail from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. that day. Video from Hoosier Harbor Store shows a vehicle that matches the description of Richard Allen's vehicle passing at 1:27 p.m. toward the former CPS building. The clothing he told investigators he was wearing matched the clothing of the male in victim two's video, and the clothing descriptions provided by blank and blank. Um, okay, so a vehicle matching the description of his 2016 Ford Focus is seen at around 2:10 p.m. to 2:14 p.m. and 2:28 p.m. at the former CPS building. Through his own admission, Richard Allen walked the trails and eventually hiked to the Monon High Bridge and walked out onto the Monon High Bridge. A male subject matching Richard Allen's description was not seen on the trail after 2:13 p.m. Investigators identified other individuals on the trail or CR 300 North between 2:30 p.m. and 4:11 p.m. None of those individuals saw a male subject matching the description of Richard Allen on the trail. Furthermore, Richard Allen stated that he only saw three girls on the trail who investigators believed to be blank, blank, and blank. Investigators believe Richard Allen was not seen on the trail after 2:13 p.m. because he was in the woods with victim 1 and 2 and an unspent 40 caliber round between the bodies of victim 1 and 2 were forensically determined to have been cycled through Richard Allen's Sig Sauer model P26 226. The Sig Sauer model P226 was found at Richard Allen's residence and he admitted to owning it. Investigators were able to determine that he had owned it since 2001. Richard Allen stated he had not been on that property where the unspent round was found and that he did not know the property owner. And that he had no explanation as to why a round cycled through his firearm would be at that location. Furthermore, he stated that he had never allowed anyone to use or borrow the Sig Sauer model P226. Investigators believe that after the victims were murdered, Richard Allen returned to his vehicle by walking down CR 300 North. Investigators believe he was seen by blank walking back to his vehicle on CR 300 North with clothes that were muddy and bloody. Blank, along with investigators, believe that the statements made by the witnesses because the statements corroborate the timeline of the death of the two victims as well as coincide with the admissions made by Richard Allen. Further, the accounts relayed by blank and blank, 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 and blank are similar in nature and timestamps on photographs taken by blank. Taken by blank correspond to the times the juvenile females said they were on the trail and saw the male individual. Oh, I swear there was, wait. Hold on a second. Oh, that's the 8 one. What did 8? So you're saying 8 didn't have anything interesting because why do I feel like there's something else that was there that it's not there now? So, okay, so let me just see the other part real quick. Hold on. So we have bloody. All right, hold on. I'm trying to find that part with the gun. Well, I guess they just worded it again where they explained it, but I just want to see. Yeah, so it was. I'm just trying to find like another part where they describe the bullet. But I think we got it figured out what was going on. It wasn't fired, but okay, here we go. Performed a physical examination. Hold on. Wait. That, yeah, 5. So wait, I need 6. Okay. So Agreement class sufficient. So yeah, sufficient agreement. The marks. Marks. Yeah. So somehow, just from being like in the gun, it makes marks, and then if it doesn't fire, just because. So you're saying, did it for sure get jammed for it to make marks, or does it do it when you put it in and like get ready to fire it? I don't know, but either way, it's pretty good. I'm glad they have that. What do you guys think? Do you think that they have like what we see? Like, do you think they have enough to convict him? Do you think it's going to be enough? What do you think? Let me see what chat's saying, and we'll maybe look through some group stuff. Hold on. Hey, Name Meg and Meg and Meg. Melanie. Yeah, I'm glad too. It's always great when they screw up a little bit, you know? Yeah, I'm so glad Libby. But yeah, okay, let's think if Libby did if we didn't have that video, would what we have on here, would they have caught him? Probably not. It would have been harder. I mean, you would have the bullet, but you wouldn't have like any like description of me. No, yeah, I'm glad she did, because that definitely helped. Man, can you imagine how scared she had to be? Oh man, but she did it, you know. Yeah, I think so too, Kat. Hey, Zero. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be as strong of a case, but and like I don't even the thing is I don't even think there's more to it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to hear it. What they say, it was like really 8 minutes long or something. The whole audio, but I think a lot of it is like for the video part, I think we saw most of it, and then I don't know, I've heard like rumors that like maybe like she puts it in her pocket and you could hear like it's probably real muffled stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much of that's true, but I think it is longer. You know, we only got to hear a part of it. So yeah, I think she had an idea. I don't know if she maybe 100%, but I bet you she had a really good idea. Yeah, I think yeah, I do. Especially he kept the jacket. He had okay, I want to know, was she working at the time? The wife. So when he came home that day, did she see him? If he was all bloody and muddy, then she finds out what happened. It's all over the town. I mean, she would have to be like, "Oh, wait a minute. Alan or Richard came home, yes." You know, it would have like clicked. So, but I don't know. I want to know, was she home when he came home that day? But no, I still think he did, because I mean, you have that's your husband. You're gonna recognize his voice, his walk, his clothes. Still had that jacket. I mean, I'm sure she recognized the clothes. Whether she knew that he was there that day, I'm sure she did, because he went to the cops and told him that he was there. So I'm sure he told his wife he was there that day too. So she would already be like suspicious, like, wait, he was there? Oh my God. And then that video, like, oh wait, that looks like him. Oh wait, he has those clothes. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think she knew. She could have been like maybe in denial, not wanting to believe it, because you don't want to believe that somebody you love could do something like that. Like sometimes you're just like in denial, like where you just don't want to believe it. So you just like pretend it's not true, maybe. But um well, I'm trying to get this setting. 1 second. Look how it looks like. That's not really it's because it's the green screen, like, if you put isn't that cool? Woo. It's I got the coolest shirt in town, it moves. Anyway, where are we at? But I think she knew, yeah. So wait, are you saying that his wife's, like, trying to say that it's not him? I don't know. That not his first rodeo, yeah. Why do you say that? I was saying, is it really? Come on, what, really? Huh. Wait, is that like wait, buying ugly sweaters for Christmas? Why did she I don't know, I don't wait, she was tried to help them by literally identify yeah, I mean, yeah, mhm. I do, Austin? Huh. Well, she could have been like, she could be like, to him acting like, "Oh, like, I believe you," but then, like, in reality, going to cops helping them, like, yeah, he steals that jacket where she might be, like, trying to do the right thing. I don't know, though. I haven't heard anything of, like, what she's been doing, to be honest, so I'm not sure. Well, you gotta admit it is. This is the coolest shirt. Are you jealous? You want one, huh? Like, it changes color. I think it's cool. Oh, Irene. So, I'm trying to think if I like, what if I we should maybe go through some of the groups. Um, do you guys wanna go through that again? We could do a poll. Um, you're cute. You're so cute, Nellabella. She will see the light. She will see the light. Huh? Wait, she will see the light. I mean, I feel like she already sees the light, don't you? I don't know. Yeah, I think he'll be found guilty too. But my thing is, I want to know if you do. So let's do a poll. If you guys, after reading that, if you think there's somebody else involved, but who is that? So the one of the witnesses that describes the guy wearing all black, is that supposed to be the same guy? I'm a little bit confused about that. Let's read that part over, and then we'll do a poll. Because at first I thought that she was talking about Bridge Guy, the witness, which is hard because since we don't know the names of the witnesses, we can't see if it which witness is saying that. If it's like, oh, is it the same witness that sees the other Bridge Guy, like the other guy that says now she sees the guy with the blue jacket? If it's the same one, then she has to be talking about two different guys, right? But if it's somebody else, it could be she could be I don't know. You guys probably are you following me? Hopefully you're not hopefully you are following me. I don't know. I feel like I'm confusing you guys on this. Let's just read it and see what you guys think. Maybe when I read it again, it'll make more sense. Okay, so this part, if she was the wife, wouldn't she? I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if he had a lot. I mean, I do. I think that she did know. I do. Oh, Jamie, thank you. It's the best chat in town, basically. Right? Okay, so let's see here. That part where are we at? Let's see. Bridge guy, do you abandon our side? Okay, I think it was like on page like either 2 or 3, I feel like. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. Okay, here we go. So So through interviews, victim 2, they're dropped off. Okay. I think it's right no. Yeah, right here. Who okay, who are they talking about right here? Is this a whole different guy? Okay, it says wait. So there's one that says, so Blank described the male as kind of creepy, advised he was wearing like blue jeans, like really light blue jacket, and his hair was gray, maybe a little brown, and he did not really show his face. She advised the jacket was a duck canvas type jacket. Then it says Blank advised she said hi to the male, but he just glared at them. She recalled him being in all black and had something covering his mouth. She described him as not very tall with a bigger build. She said he was not bigger than 5'10", advised he was wearing a black hoodie, black jeans, black boots. She said his hand was in his pockets. Is she saying that Bridge got like this BG? Is this Bridge guy that she's trying to describe? That's why I wish we knew a name because if it's like if it's the same girl saying she saw this guy and this guy, then it would be two different guys. You can see what I'm saying? But if it's two different witnesses, am I just is this just going over my head? Let me see what you guys think. Okay. So do you okay, nobody answered yet. So do you think this okay, this right here where she's describing some guy wearing all black, with the black boots, black jeans, black hoodie, or is she trying to describe Bridge Guy for some reason? Or is it and the reason this is important because was there two creepy guys on that day or that day? Like what could this be his helper or is this supposed to be the same guy? Let me see. Is it you think it is two different guys? It's just hard to tell because we don't have the names of the witnesses to know if which one's who's saying who what. Like, because we have this witness described the male as kind of creep. Okay, no, we have three juveniles, blank, blank, and blank. Okay, so they're all three on the bridge. So maybe one witnesses describes this guy, another one, and then I bet you they're all three. So this probably is like all three witnesses separately. So this is one of them, this is one of them, and this was one of them. So that okay, so it could be this. So this is how I'm taking it. Maybe three witnesses, one, two, three, all three different witnesses, maybe. So two of them describe it pretty accurately as far as what we now know of what he was wearing, and one is a little off on the black, black, black when it wasn't black. It was just dark colors. Maybe she just saw black. So I do feel like it's probably they're all probably describing the same guy. I'm guessing then maybe what do you think? Why he has a daughter, Amber? Well, because him and his wife. I mean, what do you mean, Amber? Why he has a daughter? Well, him and his wife got together and they decided to. I don't know. I'm just joking around, but I'm a little bit confused what you mean, though. Hey, Mark. Yeah. Yeah. So after like really looking at this, I do think, yeah, it's all the same guy, which means maybe, I mean, maybe he did act alone, guys. But did the Keegan, that profile, is that what got the girls there? Somehow through that profile? Was he using or had Keegan or had one of them have the girls meet him there? That's one thing that I could possibly see that somebody being involved by like getting the girls out there. It doesn't really sound like maybe there was anyone else there with them necessarily. I mean, I guess there could be, but I'd be more like thinking that whoever got him, like yeah, that profile maybe got him out there to meet them. Because there's some reason that law enforcement isn't totally convinced that it was just him. I mean, the way that they, said at the press conference that it does seem like they think that there's could be somebody else involved. So it just makes you wonder. But thanks, Mark. Yeah. Hey, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like phenomenal, phenomenal. I like that. Prosecutors said that they're considering another possible suspect. Allen's defense attorney was saying that there was nothing in the PCA about a second, but it's right there. It's right here. But where does it say it about a second? Phenomenal. Oh yeah, no, I know that. I was just joking around with Amber saying, "Why does he have a daughter?" Maybe she mistyped it, or I don't know. Maybe I could. I was just trying to figure out what she meant. Why does he have a daughter? But yeah, no, his daughter looks kind of like the same style, kind of as Libby. She looks similar in a way. Um, it's just kind of weird, but not really weird. I mean, it's weird, but it's not for what happened. That's usually like that's kind of common for like somebody to have this. I don't know, like weird. Ugh, I think like where I'm going with that as far as like why some people do stuff like that. It's like, oh, so yeah, it could have something to do with his daughter. All right, let's go. Let's see if there's anything in any of the groups, or see if there's any. Wait, what do you mean, Grateful Deadine? Are you going to a show, Morgan? Okay, let's see if there's any videos, like any like news, if anybody has anything interesting, and then I want to actually see if there's anything interesting in any of the Facebook groups. Because sometimes you could find some good, interesting stuff. I don't know if there's anything. It's just remember that like these groups, there's like this isn't nothing is like facts. I mean, it's just like people post, and some things are interesting, some things could be legit. You just have to kind of take them as what they are, and don't put too much weight into them. Besides like document type stuff. Let's see, what's this? State of Indiana versus Richard. What? Disorderly conduct, public intoxication. Wait, why did I never seen these charges? Man, I've been so busy with the Idaho 4, and then what was right before that that kind of sidetracked me? Idaho 4. What was the other one? Quentin. There was one more. So I didn't realize that that he had a couple charges. So it's like local ordinance violation? Huh. Disorderly conduct, public intoxication. Okay. Is that the right Richard Allen? Have you guys seen those charges? 8/1/2011. So I don't know. This was way before they arrested Richard, probably 2 years ago. Anybody know how old that Richard Allen was at the time of the murders? I admire this person a lot. Brilliant. Huh. There was a witness who said he saw BG. I've read this guy's own post. He claims he sat with law enforcement more than twice to try to help them. That's a little arrogant because I really think law enforcement are capable and didn't need his help, especially since the first witness sketch has been discarded now. There was a kid named Logan that Libby had chatted with. Jim Maxwell's oldest son name is Logan, but he didn't live at home. I found out months after the search. Bought a house a block away from me. The kid is definitely creepy and is also, well, I don't know, Jim Maxwell. Huh. This must have been. Oh, wait. It's more likely Logan is connected to Richard than the Kleins are. Logan was communicating with Libby too. His parents' home was raided first. Huh. It blows my mind that people want to say Keegan was talking to Libby that morning, but did you know Tara saw Logan Maxwell walking on the train tracks? 2:13:17. Huh. I don't know. Richard Allen's attorney. Court today that second person possibly involved in Delphi. If you read the probable cause affidavit, it does not mention anything about any other person. That was news to us. Oh, this is what you guys were just talking about. Here, let's see if there's any. See if I could find it like a couple videos maybe. You read the probable cause. Yeah, it doesn't though. I mean, it really doesn't. But oh, that's his wife. Okay. Delphi murder suspect once out of jail while awaiting trial. Well, duh. He sure is a good liar, though. I'll give him that. That's why the title states looking into evil eyes, deception masked with caring lies. He seriously thought he could get away with this, and everyone is holding him up as some kind of hero for representing this case. But I assure you, if he can see past the deceit, you will start seeing all the signs. Examples of serial killers that would have never been expected. Ted Bundy, the handsome lawyer that was murdering women between 74 and 78. All right, I don't know. Huh. What was that? That's the um 50-year-old resident went to the conservation officer. Wait, it was forgotten until recently when the state police became frustrated with the status of the Delphi investigation and asked investigators to look over files. That's crazy if that's true, though. That they had that and they didn't like put two and two together. If that's true, that like for 5 years, that it just recently that they look back over him and then somehow if that was true about him stealing stuff out from his neighbor, then when they searched his house, they probably found that gun that maybe the gun that matched or something in the jacket or whatever they found that linked them to that, and that they weren't looking more into it from all like the stuff they already knew. I mean, I guess that's just so weird to me. And will they ever admit it? Like, what you think they'll ever say? Either way, you know? I wonder. All right, let's see if there's any interesting videos that show anything in a minute. I know I keep saying that, but then I keep like, oh, let's see what else is here. Okay, hold on. Let's. Oh, goy. What I don't understand though, like what it's not that I don't understand it, but whatever came about, like why was that there's that big thing about like the whole Ron Logan stuff that came out with those documents. That was kind of weird, you know? Okay. Oh wait, which dish? Watch this real quick. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Oh, there's no sound. So Alive 21. I'll go to that. All right. Actually, I'll go over here. Oh yeah, we'll do a poll. So what do you want to do for the first poll? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do if you guys think that he acted alone. Okay. And that could be like in any sense. Like, I mean, like if when I say act alone, and like they don't necessarily have to have been there like killing the girls, but if somebody even helped him at all, I guess we'll just do it generally like that, and then we can maybe make it more specific in a little bit. Okay. All right, let's watch this. Oh, that's from. I'm gonna find a more recent one. That's from 7 days ago. All right, there's a bunch of them. Let's see. Let's do. We'll try this one first. Maybe wait till the commercial's over and I'll share it. Okay. Let's see. All right, why is there no sound? Hold on a second. Okay, I think this should work now.
Led to police. We got our first glimpse at these court documents. These detail what led to police to the man who was arrested for the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. Now, this is information we've been waiting on essentially for more than 5 years after the teens were found dead in the woods in 2017.
And tonight we're learning finally about the witnesses near that trail that day and new details of an unspent bullet discovered near the bodies of those two girls.
Tonight, our Karen Campbell is live in Delphi, and Bob Siegel joins us from the newsroom. So, Bob, let's get right to you. What exactly these documents reveal?
Well, I can tell you that this probable cause affidavit is something we've waited more than a month to see. It does not say exactly how Abby and Libby died, but it does explain why investigators think Richard Allen is the man responsible for their murders. The probable cause affidavit says there was a .40 caliber unspent round found between the victims' bodies, less than 2 feet away from Libby German. And investigators say they've traced that unspent round to a gun owned by Richard Allen. State police served a search warrant last month at Allen's home and confiscated the gun. And then the state police crime lab determined the unspent round located within 2 feet of Libby's body had been cycled through Richard M. Allen's Sig Sauer model P226. On October 26th, state police spoke to Allen, and when asked about the unspent bullet, he did not have an explanation of why the bullet was found between the bodies. He again admitted that he was on the trail, but denied knowing Abby or Libby and denied any involvement in their murders. We don't know why, but police first talked to Allen about the murders back in 2017. And at that time, he said he was by the Monon High Bridge on the day of the murders between 1:30 and 3:30 in the afternoon. The PC says Allen also admitted on the day of the murder.
But you could see the number of the pages. It says 1 of 8, 2 of 8, 3 of 8. So how could there be 12? I mean, I know there, at least for the affidavit, there's just 8 because you see the 8. Like, I mean, you see the number. So I'm confused on this 12 saying. I mean, there are other documents. Like, are you saying maybe there's thinking of like other like documents that are a couple pages that aren't the probable cause? Because they say that though. I mean, they say like of 8 though. So how, can you just email me what you're talking about then? When this video is over, I'll show you the bottom of the pages of the documents. It'll show you how many pages though. So that's where I'm a little bit confused. If there's 12, then it has to be a whole separate document. Because it would be like 1 of 12, 2 of 12, 3 of 12. You know what I'm saying? But let me know. I mean, maybe there's a different 4 pages of signatures. But no, but look here. It'll show the number though. Hold on. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, and all the ones I found, they all have the number here. Let me do this real quick. I mean, yeah, send them to me. I'll see, but I can't. That would be weird though. Right, let me remove this real quick and I'll just show you what I'm talking about though. So, oh wait. See, like they show like, you know, 1 of 8. So why wouldn't it be like 1 of 12? So I thought I was just missing the signature, the last page. I was missing 8, but I don't know where the 12 comes into play. It's 5 of 8, 6 of 8, 7 of 8, and then I'm missing 8 of 8. But everybody said it was just like a redacted like signatures. So, but let me know. I don't know. Okay, Maz. Yeah, email me because I'm lost. Let me get which email are you gonna email me? Hold on, let me get my email pulled up. Why is it making me sign in my email? Okay, I want to play this video. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get my password for my email real quick. But I'll finish this video while we're. Let me bring this back up. We'll finish watching this. And then Mez will email me that, and then we'll see what you guys.
He was wearing blue jeans and a blue or black Carhartt jacket with a hood, clothes that investigators say match those worn by the man who Libby captured in this cell phone video on the day of the murder. Witness descriptions throughout the PC also point to Allen and where he parked his car not far from the crime scene. One witness reported seeing a man walking away from the area along a roadway with clothes that were muddy and bloody. And investigators believe that man is Richard Allen. Again, no mention of exactly how the girls were killed. Also, no mention here of anyone else who might have been involved in the murders. You might remember last week, the prosecutor said he believes there could be another actor involved. It's worth mentioning the public, the PC here, it does not include the names of any witnesses. The judge ordered those to remain sealed, but everything else now we get to see for the first time.
On every petition,
Hold on, it's not letting me sign in, guys. It's saying oh, I changed my password. I forgot. Okay, hold on one second. I'll play another video while I'm getting that. I forgot I changed. Okay. Let's do. I don't know. This might just be. Oh, let's watch this one. Well, it's only 50 seconds, but oh well.
With his wrists and ankles, the man charged with murdering 2 Indiana girls makes his way into court. Good afternoon to you. I'm Jennifer.
That music, I don't.
Delphi, Indiana said today he believes Richard Allen may not be the only person involved in the murders of Libby German and Abby Williams. Allen was brought to court this morning in shackles. Today's hearing was to decide whether arrest records and other documents should be unsealed and shown to the public.
Hold on.
Libby German and Abby Williams went missing while hiking in February 2017, and their bodies were found a day later. Officers arrested Allen last month. This morning, the prosecutor argued documents should remain sealed because Allen may not be the only person involved in this case and said witnesses could be harassed. The judge said the documents will remain sealed for now. A bail hearing for Allen was also granted.
Oh, hold on. No. Oh, let's watch the emails and I don't have it. I'm just curious what you guys are talking about. I'd like to see the 12 pages. If is it like anything important? Let's see if there's any other videos. So we got that one's 9:28. I wonder. Hold on. I did not mean to do that. Let's see what this one is.
A new request in the Delphi murders case against the suspect, Richard M. Allen. This one from his defense team asking for a change of venue with the trial. So WRTV's Caitlin Kendall has been following this case. She joins us live from Delphi with the very latest developments. Caitlin.
Megan, this didn't come as a surprise to many. Richard Allen's attorneys requesting the trial be moved out of Carroll County, citing the extensive media attention and the highly publicized case will make it, quote, impossible to not have a tainted jury. The death of teenagers Abby Williams and Libby German happened nearly 6 years ago. The motion states, though local, statewide, and national attention of this case, as well as podcasts viewed internationally, will make it difficult to find a jury that doesn't know of the case. They feel it'll be in the best interest of both sides to move the trial. Data is mentioned in the motion showing that roughly 50% of Carroll County residents searched Allen's name on Google last month alone. They compared that to Fort Wayne, that's roughly 100 miles away, where they claim nearly 4% of residents there have searched his name. They also cite the small size of Carroll County as a reason, saying the likelihood of a juror participating in a search for the girls when they were missing, knowing the victims or someone connected to the victims, is very high. The defense team also says that the fact that Allen was a local and worked at CVS put him in the general public's eye, so many people know him personally or have come across him. Therefore, the number of available jurors is limited. The defense is requesting the trial be moved at least 150 miles away. It's now up to a special judge to make that call. We should note she still has not decided whether or not the court documents will remain sealed in this case. Also, whether a gag order filed by the prosecutor preventing anyone, including family, from talking about this case be granted. We'll, of course, update you when she makes a decision on all of these motions. Working for you live.
Okay, I'm gonna check my email one more time. Oh, I got it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. It's the stuff before it, like the charges. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to hear the probable cause part. I didn't realize that you guys, but I'll share the charges and stuff. I actually always skip like as far as like right here. It's like, where is it? Yeah, where you got like the hearing conduct, blah blah blah, like all this stuff. But we'll do it. Hold on one second. But thank you for sending that to me. I didn't realize what you guys were talking about as far as that it was like it's kind of a separate, well, it's not really a separate document, but it's not a part of the explanation. But hold on, I'll share it. God, there's this gnat in here. I probably look like an idiot, huh? Okay, hold on, let me bring it up. Where did it just go? I just had it. Wait a minute. Okay, it was just up. That's so weird. It disappeared. That's not it. Huh. All right, hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's under my email. Okay, hold on. Let me download it so it doesn't give any, like, docs anybody. Well, thank you. Who sent it to me? Let me see. Amanda. Oh, wait, Amanda, is that you? Oh, Mez, you did. I thought that was. Oh. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I did just dog from behind. Oh, my God. I suck. Thank you, Karen. Mez, I'm sorry. Procrastinator. Autumn, I haven't even seen you. Oh, there you are. I haven't even seen you in chat. Have you been in chat? Why do I feel like I haven't seen you? Hey, Charlie girl. I mean, I believe it, but then when I got the tag, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together that means you were in chat. And I didn't, did I say hi to you? Are you sure, Mez? I'm sorry. I don't think sometimes. Because some people don't like, their name and stuff. Okay. So now that I'm like making more attention to it, when nobody would even have realized. Okay. All right, let's bring it up. If you guys want to see it all. Yeah. But thanks for getting that, Miz. Okay. So it's just these couple pages like before the probable cause affidavit. So we have, I don't even know if I really want to read all that. Okay, I guess we can read it. We might as well, I guess. I usually skip a lot of this kind of stuff, but okay. So the court, having had this matter under advisement following a hearing conducted on November 22nd, 2022, considered the evidence submitted and the arguments of counsel, now denies the state verified request to prohibit public access to a court record in part. The court finds that the state has failed to prove by clear and convincing evidence that the affidavit of probable cause and the charging information should be excluded from public access. The court finds that the public interest is not served by prohibiting access and that the protection and safety of witnesses can be ensured by redacting their names from the affidavit and that the defendant's personal information can be removed from the charging information. Oh, wow, that's kind of small. There we go. The court notes that prosecuting attorney submitted charging information and a probable cause affidavit at the November 22nd, 2022 hearing that was redacted, eliminating the witnesses' names and identifying personal information of the defendant. Those documents will be released to the public and made part of the record of this cause. The original charging information and affidavit of the probable cause shall remain as sealed and confidential court records as they are not redacted. The court further finds the media and interveners' motion for leave to intervene is moot and therefore denied. Court orders that the redacted charging information and affidavit of probable cause submitted by the state at the hearing conducted on November 22nd, 2022 be filed with the clerk of court with this order, and further that the clerk shall not release without prior court approval The original sealed, unredacted information is an affidavit. So we have that, and then we have the court count 1 murder, felony, Nicholas being first duly sworn, blah, blah, blah. Richard M. Allen did kill another human being, to wit, victim 1, while committing or attempting to commit kidnapping. So that is remember how it was the statute was like what committing this while doing this or whatever. So it looks like it was the kidnapping one that we were wondering. All of which is contrary to the form of the statute in such cases made and provided, to wit, and blah, blah, blah. Count 2, victim, and this is for victim 2, did kill another human being, victim 2. So while kidnapping, I wonder, okay, so they seen him driving away at what time? Let's go back and look through that and see, like, so that means, didn't they, or no, that wasn't him that they seen. Oh no, the person seen him walking away bloody and muddy. I have to go back and look at that time because that means how long did it take him to, it's just, God, so crazy that he did. I feel like it was somewhat pretty quick, right? Anyway, so wait, the court will please enter the following minutes. Prosecuting attorney, affidavit, blah, blah, blah. Count 1, murder, a felony. Count 2, murder, a felony. So the court determines that probable cause does exist. The court sets bond in this matter at, and there's nothing. So let's go look real quick at 8. Hold on. Let's cut off. Oh, that doesn't have 8 either. Wait, why does none of them have 8? Or does it? Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me see. So 2. Wait, let's just make sure. So we have 1, right? 1, 2. Wait, let me make it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this one doesn't have 8 either. Huh. Probably because that's the redacted page, basically, right? But let's just look. I feel that I haven't looked at chat in a minute. Sorry, guys. Emily, Luna. Oh yeah, Adam, thank you. You're silly. Well, yeah, and I was trying to count because I don't want to count the top couple. Okay, I want to see what time again that they seen him walking away. So the video was taken at 2:13. Okay. Wait, what is today's? Okay. So 2:13, and then wait, so only 1 minute. Okay, so around 2:13, 2:14 is basically when he approached him, right? Wait. What vehicle? Okay, it's 2:10, 2:14, 2:28. Okay, let's see. So I'll write that down just to. I'm just trying to find the part where it says the person saw the person bloody walking away. Isn't it somewhere at the end? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Wait. Investigators identify other individuals. Oh man, let's be up here more. And then I'll come and chat with y'all for a little bit. I'm just trying to find that time where they. Oh, here wait, is this it? No. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. So I would guess it's the. I mean, if you read this, then this must be the same person, right? When she was the one seeing North, so it had to be at this time, right? 3:57, right? So somebody saw. Wait, 300 North up there. Yeah. Spoke with blank, who stated that she was traveling east on February 13th and observed a male subject walking west on the north side of 300 North away from the Monohan Bridge. Advised the male subject was wearing a blue-colored jacket, blue jeans, and was muddy and bloody. She further stated that it appeared he had gotten into a fight. Investigators were able to determine from watching the video from the Hoosier Harbor store that blank was traveling on CR 30 North at approximately 3:57. So I think it sounds like that they wanted to get a time, so they saw that person, the witness that saw that at that around that area, that she was seen on that camera at that area, must be around that area at that time, so they could put a time on it, right? So 3:57. So that means it was about an out. Like I could get an exact time. So let's say like 2:14, because the video is at 2:13. So let's just put 2:14 is when he gets them down the hill, right? So an hour and 45 minutes, right? Yeah. So an hour and 45 minutes is how long. But how far is CR 300 North from where they were found? Like, wonder how long. I mean, probably is within a few minutes, right? Like, because how long would he have already been walking? So maybe like an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes. It took him to do all that, to kill two girls, put them, I mean, I guess, that's how long it probably would take. But I mean, you would think, because, okay, so they charge him with kidnapping while doing that. So he did. I mean, he had him under his control, I guess. And then, oh, thanks, Luna, for joining. Thank you, thank you. What do you mean it's a fake, Nella? What's a fake? No, just coming from Nella, just coming from looking at these, doing true crime for 4 years, looking at like court documents, it's not odd that there's typos. Trust me. It's surprising that something so official and important would have typos. Like, they have the wrong date here, it should be 2017, but it's not odd. You will come to find out it's actually pretty normal now. I mean, I feel like if you don't find a typo, I mean, it's horrible. I mean, it shouldn't be that way, but there is. You guys agree? Like, from going over these documents from different cases, I feel like there's always typos. It's crazy that they aren't more careful, but it happens. It's not odd, in my opinion, at all. And no, it's legit. I mean, we just watch videos of news channels that were going over the same document. We can watch more. It's the same document that we all got. It's not fake. I don't know, Angel Eyes. I don't talk to him really anymore. I mean, once in a great, while we'll keep say hi, but I actually don't know. I'm trying to think the last time I talked to him. Maybe a few months ago, like I said hey or whatever, but I know it's crazy. Like I can't even believe like some of the typos they have. It's ridiculous. It really is. Hey Chris. I emailed him. Maybe she will show him in a minute. Oh, what'd you email me? I'll have to look. Did I thank you, Luna, for joining? I think I did, right? I think I'll need. Yeah, I mean that's the thing though. I've tried to, I don't. She's just. It doesn't seem like he's really interested in like, true crime type stuff. As far as it's not like that. I'm like, oh, like I just like totally ditched him. I feel like it's more. It was more him just like not being interested in as far as the channel stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Well, he kept the jacket, the wife said. So that's the thing. Who washed it? So he took it home and washed it. You're saying your wife never seen like blood? There wasn't blood everywhere. She had to, if she didn't see it, she would have had to been gone or something at work where he would have had time to clean himself off, or I guess he could have put it in a bag. I don't know. Who knows what he did? But yeah, you would think. I mean, but that he still had that coat after, so it's not like he just threw away all his clothes. At least not that. Oh, this is the probable cause affidavit for Richard Allen, Cat. Okay, so yeah, we got about hour and 45 minutes from when the video was taken to when this person saw him. Now let's bring up GPS and see how far. Let me write this down. North side of 300 North. Hold on. North side of 300 North, away from the Monon High Bridge. Traveling. Wait. CR 300. Okay. Here, let me check my email. Somebody gave me email. Let's see. Oh, I got a few emails. Oh, the death certificates. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let me check my other emails too. Okay. Hey, my husband made. Aw, thanks, Steel Ribbon. Wow. Okay, hold on one second. Aw, let's share this. Okay, so let me do the death certificates first, and then I'll do Steel Ribbon. I'll do what your husband made. Oh, how sweet is that? All right, hold on one second. Let me do this real quick first, and then we'll watch it. Okay. All righty. So this is Abby's. Thank you, Emily. That was you, Emily, right? To send him. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the name right. Yeah, Emily. Thank you. Okay. Where did I do it? There it is. Okay. So we have Abigail Williams, female, time of death 12:15 p.m., date of death 2/14. So we could compare this to Kylie, remember how it was like, do they always put the time they find him? Well, yeah, this is the time they found her. So this would be, go with kind of Kylie, how they put the day they found her. Okay, so, and the time and stuff. All right, so age 13, okay. Date of birth. County, married but separated. What? Are we sure? Is this legit? Married but separated. She's 13 years old. What? Typo on the death certificate? If death occurred somewhere other than the hospital, wooded area. Where did you get these death certificates? Let's see. You guys see? Let me put this down here. Okay. What are we looking at? We're trying to look at the death. Where? Because you said it said she took her own life. Let me see. Didn't somebody say that was what they had a listing, and that was why we were looking at this, or am I wrong? Well, am I missing something here? That's why I need to go one thing at a time so I don't miss it. Okay. 623 wooded area facility CR 300 north. Yeah, that's so he probably was close when they, I don't know. Burial method. I keep like going back over to see it. Am I missing something here? County date of death, female. So what is that? Hold on, I want to see something. Thanks, Maz. I just got your text, but yeah, thanks for sending that to me. Hold on, let me see something. And so I think it looks like you sent me both of them, right? Whoa, okay. So I looked up this because this is the cause of death. I'll show you what it says. Some of you guys might know what that is, what that means, but we'll pull that up in a minute. Oh, here. What? Yeah, you're right, but where are these death certificates coming from? I mean, that's ridiculous because that's not true. Inflicted by persons unknown. Is this legit? Is this the huh? Right, I was gonna show you what that is. That's crazy, dude. I mean, that's not. Are we sure this is real? Where did you get this? Oh, I know. Didn't you hear me say that? I know. That was one of the first things that I saw about married but not separated or whatever it said. I just was like, "Are you sure this is real?" I mean, so he said like typo on a death certificate. Like, how could she be married if she's 13? So yeah, I saw that. It says Abigail Joyce Williams. Yeah, maybe it does say age 13 though. Wooded area. It does give the location of where it was, Delphi. Oh wait, I thought I had this up. Yeah. See?
Tonight, or should I take it?
No, it's your night.
What, honey?
Yeah, it's your night tonight.
Honey?
It's your night for
Oh,
Zeke.
okay,
Remember?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah. No, it's your night though. So okay. All right. Okay, so let's look that up real quick. So when you look up the cause of death, Yeah, that's why I'm wondering, like, because this doesn't seem right. Like, there's type. I mean, there could be typers in this, but whoever sent this, is this legit? You know how people could fake like death certificates and stuff. So I'm just wondering, like, do we know this is real? Because that's a pretty bad mistake to put suicide. I'm not gonna finish that because of the freaking word, but taking someone's life. I mean, that's kind of. But yeah, the act of draining a person, animal, or organ of blood. So just severe loss of blood, which probably was the cause of her death. I mean, she was stabbed and, but like, yeah, I don't know things on them. Where did you get those? Because I don't want to be like, um, given like, I don't want to be like spreading like false stuff. I know it wasn't your fault. You probably saw them and was trying to tell me like, why does it say that? But you have to be live there? What do you mean? You have to be live there? Okay, so let's bring up the other one, Libby's, because I think you had both of them, right? Well, let's see what the other one says, and then I'll play that video that your husband made. All right, for about the bullets. That's so sweet. Okay, so did Emily? Did you answer yet? Where you got it? Like, is it going around? Okay, so here's the Libby's. This just cuts off though. So grandmother, but where's the top half? I guess it was just somebody just showed me. So this is supposedly Libby's, and it says the same thing. It's weird. Like, but why is somebody photoshopping that? This says time of injury 4 p.m. Oh, date of injury 2/13. Hold on. What is the other one? Does the other one say that too? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, they're a little bit late on that, but yeah, it'd be like between 2 and 3 or 2 and 4. Probably like more like 2:30, 2:40. Huh. I don't know. Well, I think it's obviously a mistake, but what I want to know was is it somebody just like alternate editing it and trying to like pass around freaking fake crap? Or did they actually screw up and have the wrong thing? You put it in there. Wait, what, Autumn? Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. All right, let's watch that video. Steel Ribbon's husband made a video to help us out to understand the bullet. Let me share my screen real quick. That's so sweet. And it says for zavgirl. Oh, is that the cutest? It's titled for zavgirl. Thank your husband. All right, let's see. Look at that for zavgirl. Oh. All right.
What's going on, zavgirl? Gun Doctor TV here. Now, I heard you guys talking about bullets making marks from the chamber. Let me explain how that happens. Now, real quick, a little bit about myself. I've been a gunsmith for over 20 years. I'm a former police officer and former military. Plus, I run this YouTube channel. Anyways, when you seat a round, now this is a brand new round. When you seat a round in the magazine, that makes marks on the round. Then further, when you chamber a round, now this is a SIG, it's not a SIG P226, it's a SIG P320, but all semi-auto guns work the same. Now, when I go to chamber a live round, what that does, that it leaves permanent marks into that soft brass case. And those marks are repeatable, from bullet to bullet. Now, if you look here close, I don't know if you can catch it on camera, you're going to see some markings there.
Mm.
Now, every bullet that chambers into that round, whether it's fired or not, will leave those permanent markings. And it's repeatable, like I said. So if someone was to chamber another brand new round, it will leave similar marks. And that is how that works. It's similar to a crime scene when you get tool marks or anything like that. Now, further, when this is fired, the firing pin itself will leave a certain type of mark that's repeatable from bullet to bullet to bullet. And it's like its own fingerprint. So anytime a round is chambered, you're going to have specific marks to that gun.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, husband. Steel ribbon husband. Thank you. It was like very helpful to see it, like to actually physically see it and stuff. I felt like he was like talking to me. I mean, he was, but it felt very like I felt like I was actually having a conversation. Like I was like, oh, okay. Like I wanted to answer him. Yeah, but thank you. Tell him thank you. That was really awesome. Wow. Oh, Steel, that was so. Why do I think that was just the coolest thing that he did that? And it helped, like, because I was trying to understand it. So that was like that actually helped. I'm sure all you guys too fully understand what that meant. Well, thank you. All right. Well, oh, his channel here. Let me bring it back up. What was it? It was like Gun Doctor. Hold on. Gun Doctor. Okay, here, I'll bring it up right here. Wait, why is that not adding? Hold on. I'll show you 1 second. I just have to share my whole screen real quick. Okay. So here we go. This is his channel right here, Gun Doctor. Oh, I'll subscribe. So he's got like all these videos. Man, I'm gonna have to watch some of them because I'm still wanting to get a gun and learn. Me and my mom both wanted to get one, but I don't know anything about them, you know. So yeah. Huh. Cool. Cute. Okay. And it looks like you emailed me another thing, Emily. Let's see. Libby's full death. Okay, you got the full one. Let's see. Check it out. But what do you make out of it, Emily? Like, where did you? I didn't get to see your response. Where did you say that you got these? That from Ancestry? Is that where you got them? Like, do you think they're legit and that they made the mistake, or do you think somebody just like they're fake? What do you think? So this one says married but separated too. Didn't the other one say married, or did the other one say married but separated? Yeah, married but separated. So that's a typo or wrong information. And then this. Wait, where is it? Wait, where does it say? Oh, right here. Yeah. Huh. Everything else looks pretty accurate though. Besides, like, I know the student, but no, maybe they're saying student because she's in school, like not a college student, but student because she is in school. Like, so that's just what they put for occupation instead of. I mean, that one I could see maybe that's what they wanted to put anyway, but let's see. Wait, this actually says, wow, that's weird. So this actually says 213 at 12:15 p.m., which is that's wrong. They weren't even at the freaking park at 12:15. I mean, that's not well. What time did they get dropped off? No, I don't think they were there yet. Yeah, they weren't. So, because when was it? 1:40. I don't have to go back and look at the exact time that they got dropped off. But so that's supposed to be 2:14. Because look, when they found her. So that's another typo. Because if they want to go the route of when they think she died, then this time has to be different. That's the wrong time. But I think what they normally would do is it'd be the day they found her. So this should be 2:14. So I don't know what to make out of these, Emily. I'm thinking that I don't even know if they're legit. I think they're fake. Oh wait, what are you guys saying? Are they? So they are like somebody actually faked them. God, why do people do that? Oh yeah, the state seal. Dude, I was gonna check that on when Abby's because I remember with the Kylie's like, oh, check the seal, and then I got sidetracked. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. There is no seal. Yes. God, why? I mean, what is the point? Why do people do that? I don't get it. Like, what are they accomplishing by that? Now I feel like I'm mad that I actually have it up on my channel because now you have people that don't listen to me but will like watch different things and they're going to be taking screenshots and it's going to show me have this up and then it's going to be showing that I'm the one that's passing around this fake information because it's going to be on my channel. That's why I wish I wouldn't have. Oh well. I mean I like to try to debunk things but like I just hate when people they don't fully watch your whole video and then they take it out of context, and then it goes around and then people instead of like checking, they just like spread it like, oh, Zav's got the fake death certificates. Oh well, what are you gonna do? It's too late. I don't understand why people do that. It's stupid. Yeah, they do need a hobby. It just ruins. AKA Ginny. All right. So what was I gonna do? Hold on. There's something else that I said. Okay, we'll go to something I was gonna go to after that to look at. Oh, the GPS. That's what we were gonna do. To see where the north side of 300 North to kind of see where she saw him. Bloody, right? Okay. Let me bring the document up and then bring up GP. I don't know if I want to do Google Earth, maybe, right? Earth. That's too big. Yeah, that's exactly what they got. Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah, I could, huh? Time ago, what spurred Ellie? I know, yeah. Oh, because remember, supposedly it was he stole. Dude, that's so weird. All I did was put Google Earth and it brought this up. Oh, you guys didn't even see. Wait, is this? I want to see if. Yeah, dude. Look. I didn't even put in anything. I just typed in Google Earth, clicked on it, and this is what. Hold on, I'll show you exactly what I saw. Where is it? It's like this. This is how it came up. It was just like this. It's the area, and I didn't even type anything in. And there's no way that this was the last thing that I looked at on Google Earth because I was looking at Google Earth for the Idaho 4 and stuff. And like I was looking at things in between the last time I talked about this case. How did it do that? That's weird. I know it is. Oh, that's a good idea. But Anne, you would be surprised. Things could be in the gosh darn title and people still don't. I don't know. They still don't see it. It's still crazy. But yeah. It's okay though. I'm glad we did debunk it. So if you guys see anybody else, yeah, they are him. Like anybody else like saying that, like because people in chat started saying that, hey, did you see because that's how it started. Did you see the death certificate say this as the cause of death? Blah blah blah. And so if you see anybody saying that in any other chats, just say it's fake. But actually I would like to call Glenn Dell. Wait, who said that? Gloria Dellin. I should call just to see. Let me write a note for tomorrow maybe and to actually just see what is on there. Oh, what's up? What's up? True crime on my mind. Well, I'm trying to find that one comment. Yeah, I know. Okay. Sounds like JP, the all black guy that sounds like JP, the guy, the flip out on the Intuition's YouTube about a year ago, claiming he was there that day and taking a pic with the drone. Oh, what? Huh. I don't even know who that is. JP? Sounds like JP that flip out on the Intuitions YouTube about a year ago, claiming he was there the day taking pictures of the drone. Wait, JP, what does that stand for? Why do I feel like I know those initials? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I know my pet now. Kaleida Hope in the house. US Wiki 1986. Hey, Jane Kelly Quinn. Thanks, S. Hockett. Not everybody, though, but I guess I shouldn't care about those ones. Yeah. Hey, I'm Mimi J3. Okay. So, yeah, just make sure you try to say, but I would like to actually call to make sure to see what they really do have. Just to make sure, Yep. Shotgun. Yeah, shotgun. I don't know. Okay. All right, let me see if I could try to find. I feel like I'm gonna have let me trouble finding that. See if I could just type this in and see what happens, and then I'll share it if anything good comes up. Maybe somebody could help me. Wait. Oh. Let's see. What would be the... No, don't go over there. Oh, yeah, okay. So, here. Nope. What's this? Nope. 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 You were so close in answering my question. If the probable cause affidavit includes info they had at the beginning, what was the recent tip evidence that led them to the arrest search? But that's the whole thing. We're thinking that it was, I don't know, do you remember when this whole first came about with the Richard Allen? There was the thing where he got arrested, or he stole something from his neighbor. And then when they searched his house, they got a warrant for his house, and they found something that connected him to the murders, right? So I don't know if that was it, but then they keep saying that it was something made him basically look at the files again, which led him. So a part of me thinks that they didn't know this whole time. It just went right over their head, and then something with, I think it may be him stealing his neighbors, whatever he stole out of the garage or whatever happened, them searching his house and then looking into it again made him like click, wait a minute. Which it's kind of crazy though, because seeing this now, it seems like that should have been kind of obvious, right? But I don't know. Well, I mean, what do you guys think? It's what it seems like. It doesn't seem like they knew the whole time, which does seem hard to believe. Yeah, that makes sense. But and plus, if they did, would it really take 5 years? No. Oh, yeah. No, but because they run like just recently he stole something from his neighbor, so they were able to search his house to get to, I guess, because he took something from the neighbor, supposedly. But probably back then they probably didn't have a reason to search. But you would think that they would have. Okay, so if they knew he was there, he matched the description of BG. I mean, you think they would have found something to be able to look further um into him, you know? So I'm wondering if one of the things they found when they searched his house was the gun. Another, maybe the blue jacket. There could have been a couple things that linked them. The gun could be one, and the blue jacket, I guess, could be the other. But see, it didn't say anything in the probable cause affidavit as that being what happened, about them searching his house, because, his, him stealing something from his neighbor. But I feel like there's so many more details that aren't even in there. They just like kept it as short as possible to, I guess, to give the judge in court enough to hopefully get Grant, the okay to be able to charge him, hope that it was enough. Probable cause. Yeah, maybe, but I think why do wouldn't it have said it in there? Like, I feel like it could have just been the gun and maybe the jacket, but I guess it didn't really say the jacket there. What's in there, Zav? Or what's in there now? It's in there. Okay, they listed what they took in the paperwork. I know the gun that but I'm saying, what do you mean? As far as from they didn't say anything about him in that probable cause. They didn't say anything about him stealing from his neighbor and them getting a warrant. They just said how they found the guns, the knives, and that they ran the test on the gun and it matched the bullet. So I think that's probably their biggest thing that they were able to link up, right? Okay, so let's see. This is so 300 north. So it says north side of 300 away from High Bridge. Okay, let's see where we're at. So where's the Mona High? Okay, so it's 300 north. I just want to see how far. So this is 300, right? But where does it? Oh, right here. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So it goes right here. Okay, so the Mona, okay, it's right here. Isn't that the Mona? Yeah, there's the bridge. Okay, so 300 here. Okay, so he was seen walking. Wonder where on 300. Where was that one store that they got all the video surveillance? Let's look that up. So the north side, CR 300, away from, so obviously. Where I just lost my. Okay, so he's walking away from the bridge. I just wonder how far up. Okay. Um. All right, let me find the name of that store. Or not the store. Hold on. Let me just look at the document again. Where did I put it? Yeah, right here. All right. Okay, so we have and then let's just go over it real quick to see if we could catch any clue of what we were just talking about as far as what was it that made them like recently do it, which I think it's just that they found that like when they were looking at his house. Right? Okay. Oh wait, I thought I was sharing my screen. That was weird. It was, I swear it was. There we go. All right. Hopefully you guys could read it because I'm going to kind of read some stuff to myself to just take some notes to figure out. Okay, so 1 mile gravel trail terminate. Oh yeah, because I have to find where they were found. That's right. So the Mona Ridge is an abandoned railroad, 5 miles long, approximately 7 miles northeast of the trail from northwest end is the Freedom Bridge. 350 bridge was okay. Okay, so we're dropped off. So they were dropped off at 149. Yep. Mears Farm. I'm going to take a few notes before I go back to the maps north so we could find all kinds of stuff near. Well, not all kinds of stuff, just so we know where everything's at. Entrance. If I'm able to read my own writing. Sometimes I do that and I can't read my own writing. Okay, so clothes were found near, okay, Deer Creek. Yeah, that was, so we this is 143. Bridge, State Road, driving underneath. Okay. Oh, there it is. Hoosier Harv Store video. That's what I want to find, that place. Hoosier Harv. Wonder if that'll do it. Okay. All right, it was parked back. I wish I received the tip. Okay. She was traveling east. Observed a male subject walking west. Okay, wait. She was driving east. And, walking west. Well, I guess I could have figured it out because he was walking away from the bridge, but oh well. I'm writing it down anyway. West, okay. Okay. So let's just like go through this real quick of what we were talking about if there's any clues, like what was it that like was the first thing that made them look into him again, which I do think it was just the search of his house. So investigators observed resembled Allen's 127. But wait. So driving east, subject was walking west. But wait, walking west, wouldn't that be not away from the bridge? Huh. Because then it's saying that he was traveling westbound, which I'm guessing he was on the way to the bridge, right? Why is this not? I have to like once I see it on the map, maybe it'll make more sense. This dang gnat! It's really bugging me. Okay. Hey Ryan. Kind of guns and car he owns. I know. That's what's like disappointing me because he admitted that he was there. He described himself where he fit the description of bridge guy. Why wouldn't they have been looking into this for the last 5 years? It makes no sense. I don't even think that they were. Yeah. Oh no, she's not in jail. She's like in hiding. Like she's like in I don't know, like witness protection or something, like where they're because I mean she's like safety issues, like because I guess she's being threats and I don't know. Julia, I know, right? Oh wait, I might have just listened. I don't see it. Wow, you're good. It sensed your. Wonder if it's gone. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I usually see it somewhere. Thanks, Juliet. Huh. You might have just done the trick. You're my little gnat killer or my gnat repellent. Gnat repellent. Come on over here and be my personal gnat repellent, please. No, I know it makes no sense. I mean, that's what's confusing me the most out of this, to see that it doesn't seem like they were like looking into him when they should have been. Okay, so let's see. They executed a search warrant There, yeah, it even says it right here, guys. Yeah, so I was right. I mean, it was right. Like everything we heard leading up, that's what happened. They had a search warrant. Jackets, boots, knives, firearms, the gun. So yeah, it was basically stuff I said that I don't remember exactly where it was in the document, but I was like, yeah, there's the bullet, the jacket he still had, which is, I mean, I can't believe he kept the jacket and the knives, which in the boots. So I guess that must be that he kept the same boots. Wonder if he had the jeans. But I mean, the knives, like, I wonder if they were able to match the knives, like if they were the knives that he used. So not only the bullet being at the crime scene, but I guess it would depend if the knife, whatever knives he used, if that's what he did indeed use, I don't know. But if it matched, if it had some kind of like identifying like something that they'd be able to distinguish, like by the stabbings, that like that they were able to distinguish that it was that knife that was used. I mean, I don't know if it depends, right? I know with the Idaho 4, they're able to tell because didn't they say like that like the Rambo style knife or that type of knife that they think that they used in the Idaho 4 because something, or maybe somebody in chat said this. I don't know if it's been confirmed, but like because the indentation of the handle or whatever that it would make when you would be stabbed when he stabbed him or whatever, they were able to tell that it was that. Probably also because of the way that the knife is, like with the little, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but it has the two, like on both edges. It's all, I don't know. Yeah, it's so what I'm wondering is these knives like unique enough where if did he use one of them? I wonder if that's another good piece of evidence they have, or are they gonna more focus on the bullet? The jacket's huge, dude, but it says jackets. I wonder if it is that freaking blue jacket, dude. And if it has like blood stains on it, was he able to get all the blood out? Was it the same boots? Which the boots are a little bit harder to tell, like exactly what he was wearing in that video. But is there DNA on it? Is there still blood? Is there, I mean, yeah, he probably washed it, but is there still something that he missed washing it? Because I'm sure there was a lot of blood. So I just wonder how much more they have than the bullet and that matches exactly to the crime scene. It's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wow. So hmm. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Um, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. No, he still had the jacket, she said. She said he still owned the jacket. She told police. So, no, I mean, they never came out and said it, no. But a lot of, I mean, there's just been a lot of rumors, or I guess I shouldn't just say it for sure, but I mean, there's just been a lot of talk in the last 5 years that it has. That's what it was. So yeah. Um, I think you hear the gun being cocked, Mary. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, the pool. Yeah, wait, the pool. Hold on. The pool was, I forget what I even asked. Wait, why won't, okay, it was, oh, man, my pools are a lot like this. Okay, so there were a lot in the 50s. So do you think Richard acted alone? So 58 said no. So more or so yeah, a little bit more people think that he had help. Okay, I'm gonna end that poll. Let me know if you guys could think of another poll that we should do. And we'll go here. Let me go back to the GPS and we'll try to put some of these things in now. Do you, Brian? Huh. I don't know. And it really? Yeah, maybe. I never even think about that. Oh, yeah, good one, Maz. Okay, that's you're good. You're good. Okay. So let's do if the wife. Where? Yeah, if the wife knew. I'll just put do you think the wife wait, do you think Richard Allen's wife knew he did it? Okay, see what you guys think. Okay, so let's do, let me get back to Google Earth. So we want to find, I want to find oh, I have the wrong one. Oh wow, it's right here. There we go. It popped right up. So here's the Hoosier Harbor store. So this is where they got a lot of their videos of the cars. Right here. At least it was there. I mean, I don't, oh, yeah, right here. Okay. So, all right. So now we have, let's see. So like an affidavit when, okay, so here's the bridge. Oh, I see. Walking away. Duh. Yeah, it's this way. Because I got all confused because I know. Yeah, I was thinking of like where the bodies were found, and then he was like walking. Yeah, so he was this way because yeah, the CPS. He was parked at the CPS. Okay, so that makes more sense with the whole thing. Where I was like traveling west. I'm sorry, I'm just talking out loud. If you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but when they were talking about like the car traveling west when he was there, and it didn't match up because I was picturing him over here walking away, but I had it all flipped around. Okay, so here's where the video where it says, so we're at at 3, hold on, what time did I have? At 3:59 when so at 3:59 where the person that saw Richard walking bloody and muddy was seen on this camera at 3:59. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, like where did she see him at that time? Or like, so she was seen here at 3:59, but where did she see him exactly? Do you guys see what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure this out so then we could see like how far he was from where the bodies were, and so then how like how long ago? You know what I'm saying? How far he was from when he did it. And it'll give us a better time of how long it took him. So okay, so the bridge, and then they were found somewhere like, weren't they? So if the bridge is here, weren't they kind of found? Wait, that is the right bridge, right? Oh, hold on a second. I think I am a little bit backwards. Um. Mary Gerard. I'm trying to find that other. What was the other bridge name? The Freedom one? Where is that at? The Freedom Bridge? Because that was the one when it first popped up. Well, where did it go? Yeah, my earphones will not stand. All right, hold on one second. Oh, all right. Because, okay, am I looking at this right? Help me out, guys. Because if this is what okay, this would be the end of the bridge, but why? This is where I'm confused because it looks like it's more like this is the end. And so it's like I have it flipped around. That's why I'm trying to find the Freedom Bridge because maybe somebody could come up on panel and help me out here. Because I'm not as familiar with this area because I was thinking, okay, so if this was the end and this is where he came up, then they would have been like found over here. But why do I think it's this, like it's over on this side and I'm backwards? Like, and it's like more over here. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason is because look, why does this bridge continue? It looks like. So am I not at the right spot? That's what's confusing me. Or is it just is it wrong? Let me see. Maybe I should just end it now before I look like an idiot here. But I'm admitting I don't know this area exactly. But okay, which side is it then? If we're looking at it, is this the side where he comes this way? But why am I thinking it's over here? If you guys could just tell me which side is it where the bridge ends? Where she takes the video. Is it this side or this side? Because from the map, it looks like it should be this side, but yet, why? Look, it doesn't make sense that how it is. So this was like, maybe it's over here. And it's like I have it flipped around. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so you're saying it is this. This bottom is the end right here. Are you guys sure? Watch, I'll have the side with the one now. I knew this was gonna happen. I was gonna have people saying two different things. This always happens. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should like. Oh wait. Well, that's why if I could find the Freedom Bridge, because I know the Freedom, I could kind of like find what put everything maybe in proportion if I could find the other bridge. To a pole. Yeah, where's Lauren Logan's? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it on this side or this side? Because I want to know, and then I'll be able to figure out everything else. But this bridge part, I know the bridge is long, but if you think about it, if you look at the bridge, the real, like a real video of the bridge, like where it goes over like the water and the area right there, like that's, and then it kind of ends right there though. Oh. Well, so we have this, so he was walking. That's how did I put this? So 127, he was traveling westbound on CR 30 in front of the Hoosier Harbor store. Okay. So he was going westbound. And this is when he was obviously, I mean, going to the bridge, right? Going to the bridge or whatever to go walk around and kill freaking people. Ugh. And then she's driving east on, so she's driving east, male subject walking west. Wait. You're driving east. Oh, I did it backwards. Okay, he's driving that way. Sorry. I do know. Oh. Okay, so she's driving east, male subjects walking west. So that makes sense because he's walking away from the bridge. Okay. And then when he's traveling westbound. So he's going this way because the parking, where did he park? Is this the Oh, here's that bridge I was looking for. That I think. Okay. Let me see if I could go down on this road. No, it doesn't let me. Shoot. Does it let you go down on any road? Any of these? What the heck? Google Earth, you're slacking. Won't even let you go. So if he was, so he probably like walked out here through the woods, or do you think he walked through here? Or do you think he walked somehow through here, up here to get on 300? Is that what we're thinking? Yeah, that's probably what he did. So he comes because they were on the other side of the creek or whatever, right? Like somewhere back here. So if he walks up here and then he's walking down, well, he probably like walked more like this before he came out on the road. And then he probably came out on the road like around here where she saw him muddy and bloody and he's walking back to his car, right? So yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. So this, I guess this is the end of it, but that's just weird because it doesn't really continue that far down. Huh. But yeah, so, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Wonder how long it takes to walk from like around here all the way up to here. Let's say if it takes, how long would you, does anybody familiar with the area? Would it take like a half hour or more like 20 minutes? So, I mean, why I'm asking him because I'm trying to figure out how long it took him to accomplish all this because it's an hour and 45 minutes before she's seen him probably around this area walking this way on 300. So if it took him like 20 or 30 minutes, then it took him about an hour and a half or less than an hour and a half. Because it'd be an hour and 45 minutes from 214 to when the person's seen him at 359. Probably around here somewhere, I'm guessing. So, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out an exact time. If it took him like 20 minutes to go here to here or half hour, that means he accomplished that in like an hour and 15 minutes, maybe hour and 20 minutes where he, wow, man. Okay, cool, Michelle. Sometime then. Top right. Okay, thanks. Top right hand corner. Okay, right now. So then, yeah, then I guess it was right. Then, yeah. So what I'm explaining now is correct then, because that the end of the bridge is there, like from when they were. Okay, okay, yeah. It was just confusing me because the way it looks, I just looked. It doesn't look. It looks like this should be flipped around, and that should be the end of it. Um. So yeah, I guess it all makes sense, right, guys? What is the well, what's the address? Well, no, it's probably doesn't have. Hold on one second. I'm gonna look up something really quick. If I can get, all right, here we go. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so well, one second, guys. I'm double checking to make sure everything. So Monon High Bridge Trail, 814. All right, let's see. Oh, I didn't get the rest of it. Okay. Where are you, buddy? It's not searching. Hold on, it's searching. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to like. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, I want to play this video. Hold on, guys. This will be a good overview of the thing. But why is that not? Let me see if I do that. Like my Google Earth is not. It's just spinning now. Hold on. So just give me 1 minute, because I found a video I want to watch with you guys, but I just want to have this. Give me 1 minute to. I just want to make sure, because I want to pull up the CPS building, but I want to just make sure I have everything correct before I so I got to familiarize myself with the area more, because I don't feel like I do know it as good as other ones, but I'll learn it. So is this, because I'm trying to figure out the CPS, is that, where is that building? Hold on. Where he was parked. Man, I've seen it like overhead like a million times. But it won't load the thing right here. All right, let me watch this. Let's watch this video real quick. And then if not, I'll watch in chat to see if anybody has it. Hold on, let me get. We fought. She had some marks. Maybe that. Yeah, they said Libby fought more. Yeah. Yeah, I've talked. Well, I haven't talked about him today, but I did a video on it. Troker man unknown. All right, let's watch this video, and then I'll just go back and see if my Google Earth will work. Because it's, I don't know, maybe I'll try it on this computer. But let me bring up this video. I don't know if oh, the gnat's back. Ooh, it's back. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Oh, this has a good, so this is, ooh, Delphi Murders. Hold on, let's watch this. This has a good, true crime design. Let me share my screen. Okay, let's see. It's just music, so I'm not gonna share the music. But let's see. Going on High Bridge, Freedom Bridge. Sorry. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, I guess this didn't really accomplish. See if my Google Earth worked yet. No, maybe I'll try to bring up Google Earth over here. No, I had it on mute because it was, yeah, it was just music, and then I thought it was going to show. It was muted on purpose. I mean. Yeah, I don't know, Emily. They should have. $68.14. Okay, I got it. That one brought it up, huh? So it's like right. Hold on. Just my like right here. Wait, did they take down the CPS building then? Did they end up taking it down? Anybody? Like like is it not up anymore? Okay, so that's why I couldn't freaking find. That's why I was confused. Okay, so it's right here. Hold on. Okay, so it should be like it was right here, right? Okay, so if so he was parking. Okay, so if he was trying to so he was seen, where's the Hoosier again? Right here. So he was seen driving this way at 143, probably to go park. Or what time was it? So 127. He was traveling westbound to and this is where it would have picked him up. So he's probably going here to park. And then like around 159 is when this person that was headed this way seen Richard head this way, bloody and muddy on foot, going back to his car right here, right? So, but he would have been traveling from over here. So yeah, he probably like walked through here. I'm guessing he didn't just go up on the main road and just boop doo, hey guys, like let's walk right on the main road, you know? I'm sure he yeah, went maybe in the trees and then came up right here. Right there. Yeah. All right, guys. I don't think anybody's even listening to me anymore, so I think I am going to call it a night. What time is it? It's almost, yeah, I'm going on 4 hours, so it's about that time, huh? Yeah, covered in blood and muddy. Yeah. Brandy beans. I'm glad you're back. I know, basically, but they were just slacking. I mean, I just don't understand. It's very crazy. Oh, you emailed me? Hold on, let me check. Oh, thank you. But I did just figure it out, but thank you. I was just confused because I was looking for the building. I'm like, where is the CPS? I didn't realize they actually ripped it down. So, but now I got it figured out. I guess I should have figured it out before I did it, huh? Area. Oh, but thanks. Yeah, here, let me share it because hold on, let me actually like download it and then I could share that. Did you do that? Did you mark everything? Thank you for that. So, body or areas where body was found. Drop off location. Yeah, CPS trail all over here. Yeah. Trying to find where. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That is it. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, you too, Luna. Thanks, Grateful MC. Music from Cat. There, young teens coming. Yeah. Oh, in Indiana, I know that one, the Evansdale thing. They were wondering if it's related, but. Hey, Juicy Lucy. Well, really, we actually just where are you at? Right here. We actually just went over the affidavit, the probable cause affidavit, and just kind of talked about that. Really, have you read it yet? The probable cause for Richard. So that's kind of, we just went over that and just a couple times and just kind of like chatted about different things in that. And then this last part, I was just trying to find like just do GPS and find stuff on the GPS because I was taking notes about like the details of people that saw him and stuff and like the times and just trying to figure out like where they saw him and stuff because it said at the Hoosier Harbor store or whatever. So I found that, and then that's where they found like a lot of the footage of like some of the witnesses to, I guess, corroborate, the witnesses that were there, what time they were there, and that they were there, and what they saw and stuff. So, and then we debunked the death certificates. That's, I don't know, somebody, I don't know if they edited them or something, or made like fake death certificates that have like cause of death of like that they showing the wrong cause of death, saying they took their own lives, which isn't true. So, and they're saying like they have like they're married but separated, which is weird. So that's about it. That's about it, really. Recap. If you haven't read the affidavit, I'd recommend it. If you need it, email me. I could send you a copy if you don't have it. You know? So man, my nose is itching. So yeah. Oh, I love cereal. What's your favorite cereal? I go on binges where I'll eat like I remember when I first moved home, I went on this binge, like probably like a year. I was eating cereal every day. I was like obsessed. But I haven't eaten cereal in a while. I do love it though. I just can't have milk really. So I mean I use like almond milk. Sometimes organic milk's not as hard on your stomach. But I've tried all kinds of milks, like skim milk or soy milk is really sweet though, I feel like. If you get like the vanilla. I like have you ever had Fruit Loops with the marshmallows? Oh my god. They have Fruit Loops. Like you have to find I mean, not every place has them, you know? Like Walmart used to have them a lot. They're Fruit Loops with marshmallows. Oh, they're so good. What else is good? I can't think what some of the other ones I used to Lucky Charms, but then I used to like Lucky Charms, but then when I discovered Fruit Loops, it's like, whoa, those are with Fruit Loops with the like marshmallows so much better than Lucky Charms because, you know, they're both good. Like the Lucky Charms, I'd have to like just get through the other part to get to the like. I would try to eat like all of them, but the marshmallows to have like all the marshmallows left. The other part wasn't that good. It was like I just forced them down. But with the Fruit Loops, they're both like good and sweet. So yeah. Really Golden Grahams? I'm not that's one thing I don't like. Or have I ever had them? Maybe I've never had Golden Grahams. I don't know. I feel like I might not like them. Huh. Or maybe I need to try them. Oh, you're allergic to eggs? Whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, almond milk is. I think sometimes I would get vanilla, but I didn't necessarily. Yeah, I think I would get unsweetened vanilla because I feel like the vanilla isn't there unsweetened vanilla though? Because I feel like the vanilla sweetened maybe is too sweet, and if you just get the unsweetened, I don't know. It's been a while since I've gotten it because I haven't eaten cereal in a while because I don't just drink milk by itself. So I don't know. No, Fruit Loops with marshmallows, I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Because the like that together, they make Fruit Loops with marshmallows in the fruit. Oh, so good. Have you ever had them? Oh, French Toast Crunch is good. Rice Krispie Treats, yes, Rice Krispie Treats are so good. No, you can't always find those though. I don't know if I've ever had waffle crisps. So Reese's Puffs. I have a box of I mean, I guess I don't. My mom had bought a box of Reese's Puffs downstairs. I'll sometimes take a handful and eat a bite. They're bad for you. Huh. I don't know, guys. Yeah. No, I used to have them all the time. It's definitely not a dream. I've had them. Like, you have to look for them. I mean, Walmart has them a lot. So when I'd find them, I'd buy like a couple boxes. But that's been like a couple of years, so maybe they don't have them anymore. I don't know. I'd have to look. I'm sure they still make them though. But I went on a kick where I'd get them like every time I go shopping. Really good. Has anybody else had them? Anybody? Oh, really, Ellie? Huh. Dink. Hey, Dink. Yeah, Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles just get soggy too quick, though. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they need to improve them without it getting soggy. Yeah, they do. Corn Pops are pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, Autumn. I'm sure they. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Here we go. So good. So good. There you go, Autumn. Go look for them. Go order them. You could add, look, you could order them Target. I'm sure Amazon has them. But I'm sure if you go in your grocery store, you'll find them. I mean, Walmart always had them when I went for the most part. These are like the new marshmallows. This is like more the older box that when I got them. Or wait, hold on. Oh, look at this. Spooky. Spooky. Huh. God, you're making me want to start eating cereal again. Hmm. Gummies. Oh my god. Oh. Color mix up. Anyway. Yeah, they're not bad, Autumn. I like eating those plain right out of the box. Yeah, grape nut. I like grape nuts too, actually. It wouldn't be my go-to that I would actually go get. Like, oh, pick that, but like I do like them. Okay. Oh no. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, look, my hand's turning blotchy. Remember I was telling you about the blotchy? We might not be able to see it. I don't know. Now, sometimes it hasn't done it in a while, but it is a little bit now. Wait, but it's not coming through as much. Hold on. You can't get a good. Hold on. It's a mild case, but I can't get it to focus. Do you see do you see that blotchiness? And it stays. I mean, it's not as bad as sometimes, but look, it's still there. You see the blotch? Remember we were talking about it yesterday at the beginning of the live? Sometimes. Do you guys see it or no? I don't know. I was just showing you. I mean, sometimes it's worse, but man, I haven't had that in a while. I wonder why it's coming back. Like I was just talking about how I haven't had it in a while, and like sometimes it does like indent, but like watch it like leaves like a mark, like for a while. Like look, you can still see it. Yeah, it's still there. I mean, that's not normal. It wouldn't like people. It doesn't stay like you could still see where I pushed on it, right? Still, you could still see. Anyway. I don't know, but that's what he saw. Like he saw the blotchiness, and that's where he's like, "Do your arms and hands always look like that?" And that's when he ran that test. You know, the camera's not picking up as much, and plus I have it more than sometimes. It's especially if I don't have like any sun, like if I'm whiter, you can really see it if it comes on. But yeah. Well, see, mine was like it was like that all the time at one point where that's just the way my arms looked, and then it just like went away the last couple of years. And that's weird that I just saw it. Like as I was talking about it yesterday, how I haven't had it, and all of a sudden it just came back. You can kind of see. I don't know. But no, I don't have that. My dad's old coworker had it. Yeah. Show off my guns. Yeah, right. Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I never did. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's almost 4 hours, so I think it's time to end. Yeah, Pillsbury, Ellen. Let's just see. That really? I don't know. But I mean, something about it made him, the doctor, like run that one test of my blood disorder. So it must have something to do with anything. I don't know. You know? I really don't know. Oh god, guys, I'm tired. No, I'm all right. Oh, pool results. Thanks, Maz. Okay, what were the pool? Oh my god, I forgot. Hold on. I forgot what I asked. Okay, do you think Richard Allen's wife knew he did it? 53% yes. So still, like I always have that middle ground there, you know? $53 says yeah, okay, that she knew he did it. Okay. I would think there'd be more, you know? But you need butter? Yeah, yeah. I just looked it up. You must have I was showed how, yeah, they're right there. Uh-huh. Oh, thanks, Sissy. Sissy. All right, Elizabeth Chica. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I like being short. I'm proud of it. Mm. Hi, ASMR Tingle Pink. I should play the Be Kind song. I haven't played in a while, huh? Let's see if I have it on here. Yeah. Guys, I need a little bit of my life right now.
I know that kindness is the answer we're all looking for. I know that love could be the thing that opens any door. Maybe I've been naive before, but I'm not anymore. 'Cause I know that kindness is the answer we're all searching for. Really, 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 really need your love. Really, 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 really need your love. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind. I know that everyone's got mountains that they're climbing on. Sometimes we throw 'em ropes, but mostly we just throw 'em stones. You know the world never changed for better when hate carries on. So stop throwing love away just to say that you're not wrong. What do you really need to let go? To see that someone really, 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 really needs your love. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind. Oh, you gotta see yourself in the face of your brother. See your sister as you. Let's call it us to lay our lives down for one another and leave our pride for the truth. We gotta be the change. We gotta be the change. I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind. Oh, I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind. Oh, I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind. I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind. I'm begging you to 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 be kind, be kind, be kind. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging you to be kind, be kind, be kind.
Oh, bye, guys.